the 300, the big 300, and
exactly. Rambo was just telling me that he's been a veteran. You've been coming since Monday Meltdown number, what was it again? 60, 70?
64.
Oof.
Yeah.
Can't relate personally.
From Challenge.
Yeah, back in the Challenge days, the dark era. That's crazy. But we're moving into something really interesting here. What have we got?
We've got ourselves AggresiveDuck with the usual DDD versus ZSS main DDDamz?
Yeah, DDDamz, not DDamz.
Oh yeah, I was going to say,
yeah, that's
which one is
my
it?
mistake. Okay, so, I think this is naturally, if we're going to talk about like matchups, it looks like something that would be really favorable for ZSS and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I feel like Zaire is such a great, and Nair as well, is a great tool for cutting out Gordo, which is usually what DDD's main approach tool is.
Exactly, yeah. But the one area that DDD definitely is going to find some advantage here is, well, two areas, range, and then finally just survivability. Yeah. And especially against the Zero Suit, who has to sometimes be quite precise in order to get kills, that could actually work in his favor here. Yeah,
countless times I've seen Wade live up to like 250.
Exactly.
Hitting 300 range.
Like
it's ridiculous.
Normal. Yeah, but not when you get paralyzed at the ledge like that. So that is how a lot of these stocks are probably going to get taken, is this ledge trapping.
It's going to be tricky with such a big hitbox as well. And the paralysis just lasting so long.
But yeah, using a nice inhale there to reverse that situation.
Yeah, I mean, quite explosive from both sides already. I thought it would be one-sided, but apparently not. So we might have an even set going into this.
It's really good to see.
Both very aggressive, and the double hit from the Gordo coming out.
Yeah. Really nice placement from Wade here. I think he's really trying to just control center stage, whereas DDDamz sort of like dancing around him. Staying in the air when necessary, and then coming down with a nice back air just to see
jab lock. Coming in with the down two hard with the back air.
Beautiful back air.
Ooh, he tried flexing, dude. Mate, you should have threw out that tether cancel as well. It would have been beautiful.
Swing back, yeah.
Yes,
that would have been nice.
Exactly. I like it, man. I mean, DDDamz showing some potential right here.
I'd agree. Now, how will he punish this? He won't, is the answer.
Yeah, that was a free punish. I don't know what he was doing there.
But in these situations, you know, when you're on stream, you need to perform. Yeah, sometimes you make some mistakes. However, he's going to try and capitalize on it by coming down with the back air. AggresiveDuck is going to continue with these inhales. They've been actually working out pretty well for him. So, as well as these little swingbacks with the side Vs. Nice.
I'm saying, like, DDDamz's been doing well in the matchup. It seems like he's knowledgeable when to go in, when not to.
Exactly. I'm liking the patience there.
He does get trading hits like this is just costing him the whole time.
Yeah.
He's really struggling now to find the opening, and just like that, lands right into an up tilt. Good stuff from Wade.
That was a really, really well-timed up tilt, because as a person who's played DCT, a friend who plays Zero Suit, that bouncing fish-esque hitbox is very generous. So a really, really nice and well-timed up tilt.
That was very good reaction by Wade. That is insane.
Flip kick. It's not bouncing fish. There we go. We got it.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, you paused for a quick second. I was like, what's going on?
Smash 4. Yeah. Okay, so that up throw is going to start killing at about 160, 170-ish, assuming he doesn't get powerfully reversaled by Wade here. Jeez.
Might be a bit later, to be honest, given how heavy DDD is.
Yeah.
Like, I think even Samus up there won't really be killing.
No time soon. Like, literally no time. Wade with an incredible weed there, and DDDamz is not looking too happy about that. So I think he's going to try and whip this around really quickly.
He did the great idea of landing next to him, and it, like, sort of baited him out. But he did nothing, and then Wade saw that, and you saw the reaction speed that he had, to just threw out that up smash.
Like, super well timed there.
Yeah. I mean, it was going good for both players. The edge was just being slightly lost to Wade's favor. I feel like the momentum was being lost for DDDamz. He was doing well, but then he started struggling getting in.
Yeah. And I was going to say, what do you think he needs to do to actually win this next round then?
You know what? I think the patience was working out. I feel like he needs to throw out a bit more neutral B, which I haven't seen yet.
Would agree. That's what got him the stock on the, Fade's first stock, which was good. And I think, similar to like normal Samus, I think the Zaire should be his best friend in this matchup, in my opinion.
I was going to say,
there's a lot of CQC going on here when I really don't think he needs to force the issue, in my opinion.
He did try Zaire before, and it hit the Gordo back, but then obviously Wade was aware and caught that.
Yeah,
so
awareness from Wade.
It's just find the right opening and adapt from the previous encounters. We'll see how it goes.
Exactly. right off, we're seeing a bit more there, a bit more nair, and hopefully we're seeing some of that neutral B that you were recommending as well. But right now, he's being a lot more aggressive.
Oh, that was a nice try.
Yeah, I would say that was probably very, very close from missing, actually. Very, very close.
Oh, good
Not
stuff.
panicking.
Didn't roll in, and he held the charge just in case he did go in.
Just in case. Yep.
You never know. Alright, love it. Another normal get up. Maybe AggressiveDuck is going to see that for next time round.
There's the possibility, yeah. It's good that you're actually paying attention to those. Because in order to win this matchup, I think both players need to pay really, really close attention to ledge trapping.
Yeah.
Both of these characters do that so, so well.
Yeah, I hate DDD's ledge trapping.
It is. Literally, if you don't have a special option to get off ledge, that is a nightmare. I actually don't understand how people do it.
Bro, you know, top 3 saltiest moves for me is definitely DDD dash attack.
DDD dash attack, Bowser, what's it called, command grab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one has special properties, man. Okay, so we see Wade, AggresiveDuck, taking that first stock really, really cleanly, and now he's got Samus on ledge. I guarantee you he's going to try and capitalize on that. Sending Gordo the other way.
That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, an interesting idea.
Okay.
Ooh, very, very close to hitting there. That could have buried and then potentially led to the stock being taken.
Yeah, I mean, some questionable choices from DDDamz right now, especially when it comes to landing back on stage. But right now, it's Wade's option to get back on, and just a simple jump right over, up B, gonna knock him back. Oh!
Nice aggression there. Really quick turnaround just to turn that into the back air and convert that. But both hits, both the smack and the Gordo, coming in close there. DDDamz with the pure aggression and hubris to land on DDD up smash. God's bravest soldier and a
paid off.
Sensational stock.
Yes, sir. That paid off for sure. Definitely some cojones on this man.
Exactly.
He's not messing about.
And I think what we're seeing here is a bit more bravery from him coming in. It seemed like he was playing a little bit scared. I don't know if you would agree, but
yeah.
I think that's really, really just stuck some energy into him.
I feel like he's just snuffing AggressiveDuck out because it seems to be the best option to even get in the first place, but he just didn't know what to do. Go straight into the hammer, like, please, DDDamz.
Something else entirely, goodness.
He was on aggression mode the whole time. He forgot he had to retreat as well.
He was, yeah. Okay, we have Zero Suit at ledge. What will he do? Anti-air with an F smash. That is demonic.
This is it. Oh, no.
Goodness.
Yeah, he learned this time. Jump off the better way.
Smart.
Okay, maybe Aggressive might be able to seal this now.
There is the possibility. I do like that back air though, just to try and put him in the corner, but just slightly missing. Both of these players are actually playing pretty well right now, but I think it's literally just coming down to the timing of these approaches. None of these approach options are too horrendous, it's just missing ever so slightly.
Okay, center stage for DDDamz, but the Zair not working out for DDDamz either.
No.
Fired it a bit too early.
Nice.
Yeah, keep the pressure. That's it. Oh, okay. Gordo beats that out.
Exactly. Nice flip kick away from the danger there.
And a great out shield option. Oof, he's
now
trying to go for the paralysis to end the things.
Exactly. DDDamz isn't DIing these Gordos, unfortunately, and I'm really hoping that won't be the death of him. Wade knows it as well, and he's just throwing out that move time and time again.
Oh, what a finish.
He seals out that stock, kicks that Gordo back home.
Yeah. That was interesting game. I was back and forth until that hammer, of course, even things out.
Would agree on that.
Man, it's very hard for me to see a game plan for both these players. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. I think what Wade is going to try and do is continue with these Gordos up close on the basis that DDDamz wasn't punishing them. DDDamz was playing it really, really safe, keeping up his shield, knowing that it's not going to break, and just knowing that he's not going to lose anything by shielding the Gordo up close. But I think Wade is going to try and put on the aggression now, just like that, stick some Gordos directly into his face and see if he crumbles.
It's working out so well for him. I think such a great idea.
That's 73% in 10 seconds.
He really wants to up smash from the land.
Exactly. Now, I just saw in DDDamz's face, there's a bit of nervousness there, and you can't be nervous against DDD on ledge. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. You're not safe in the ground, you're not safe in the air, apparently.
Not at all. Now, what Mr. Damz is doing really, really well here is these like platform and juggle conversions. I'm really, really liking his up airs into these back airs. They're just so clean. Wade catching another one of those up tilts. Just incredible on his part, in fact. It's got a nice, generous hitbox, but still, he's timing it really, really well.
Yeah, I'm actually very impressed of Wade's reaction speed in this, and his choices as well. Some of them very, very good. Like he's been doing anti-air options in a timely manner.
Yeah. Fading back sometimes to do a Gordo, or like doing some like fairs and bears, or just staying aerial and landing like that directly on shield, because he knows, again, Mr. Damz will not punish it, because it's really, really hard to on shield. Well, more so, it's
just
just
the
not
scary
the safest.
spot right now.
It's scary, yeah, exactly.
Whereas DDDamz appreciates doing normal get up, Wade likes to do his jumps off the ledge, so both have a habit there.
Another amazingly timed up tilt from Wade there. That was just so good.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the possibility that he pulls this back, but how?
Yeah, I mean, blink of an eye, it's already 3 stocks up like this. Such an uphill battle for DDDamz.
Just a bit, yeah. It isn't looking too easy for him to sort of
Just
equalize this.
Fools himself right in front of him.
Yeah. That could have been much, much worse, so that is okay.
This might work. You could get a very strong ZSS combo into, now I forgot the name. Flip kick.
Bouncing fish.
Yeah, I was going to say bouncing
fish. But yeah, no, a Nair flip kick could absolutely turn this game around. It's not too late. And Wade is taking it place there. He's absolutely seeing it. Yeah, he's taking it. He's doing these conversions. But Wade is also good with his stage positioning there.
At least he got the damage. It didn't take the stock, but it's adding up. And that's all that matters right now. Just put in the fear in Wade. Show him that you control the gameplay, the momentum, and the stage control.
Strongly agree on that.
Oh. That could have been death.
That could have been death, yeah.
Pulled the eye, like, oh, that's it. 100%.
Oh, hammer straight to the face, and the set is done.
Yeah.
Seems like both players are engaging in a nice conversation still, but yeah.
It's like, what do I do?
Yeah, what is the learning from this?
How big is that hammer?
Well, still, GG's.
He lost as soon as he got hit by that rocket hammer twice. It was done. Finito.
Yeah, that seems to be it. Just checking that neither of us have games right here. I think we are good. So that means we get to continue on comms. I wonder who we're watching next.
Nice. I usually get limited to 1.
Yeah, exactly. We got 2 today. And it looks like we've got JR and XCQ. This is literally my favorite matchup right now.
Really?
So let me give you guys the lore, right? So JR plays Pikachu. That's like his only character. XCQ is a character specialist in a bunch of different characters. He's played Rob, he's played Pyromithra, and funnily enough,
is this the guy I've heard about him? Is it the place he was in lab, right?
Absolutely. He went to the counter attack recently, got like 3rd in one of his first tournaments here. Incredible stuff.
With a lot of characters.
3rd or 2nd? No, 3rd, yeah. And, most importantly, he plays Game & Watch, and he has deliberately counterpicked JR on multiple occasions and made things very miserable for him. I have a feeling we might be seeing that again here, and I'm already really happy about it.
Right. I'm interested to see. So, Jack of all trades against the
and Master of some as well, which is really, really impressive to see, because some people pick a billion characters and are okay with all of them, but XCQ is able to take some really, really strong, you know, names and sets here, which is great stuff.
I feel like he'll come to regret that. He's here, he's at Meltdown, he's in a big boy league.
Yeah. I did actually give him the warning, when I saw him at counter-attack, because I did pretty well at that counter-attack, and I was like, you also did pretty well, but just be very, very wary that London Meltdown is different. Very, very different. Yeah. There are some serious players here every single week, and some of the most consistent players I have seen ever at like this high, mid-high level sort of like skilled players. Like, it's good stuff. So yeah,
it's always nice seeing new faces come about, and
always,
you know, people level up here. I've leveled up here. I mean,
massively.
Everyone goes through their stages. So maybe XQC will fine-tune his competitive career.
I think that's absolutely possible.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't damage counterattack. Because what I've noticed is people go Meltdown, and then they're like, I like it here more. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of, they compete against each other sometimes. Especially when you don't have an infinite supply of money. Let's be real logical about it. Sometimes you can only attend one, and Meltdown is a bit better practice, a bit more central, and as a result, it sometimes gets preference. But counterattack has a bunch of things that really are nice. Like, it's in one of the best possible gaming venues, the heart of gaming. There's, you know, really, really nice workers there as well.
It's
and
very
also,
spacious.
Exactly. And I think one of my favorite things about it is you get to play against some really, really unique characters there. We have like people like Solid Gamer who are like character specialist experts, are like Banjo and Min Min. Like there's a different skill set there. So yeah, it's good to play as many locals as possible generally.
Just be prepared for Croydon.
Just be prepared for Croydon. They're built different, yeah. Okay, so I don't want to typecast him too much. There's the possibility he goes for Game & Watch, but maybe he goes for another one of his, you know, special character picks. I think he has a appreciation for Pyra and Mithra. That's the character I see him playing the most.
I don't want to see that. I'll be honest. I want to see Game & Watch.
No,
bro. Give us the Game & Watch.
The Game & Watch.
Because especially since Bulby's here.
Ah, yes.
He is the one person I played with the most out of everyone. I know that matchup to a T. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
So I want to see how different Game & Watch players play.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, I had a similar thing with like playing JR a billion times and then playing a different Pikachu. I was like, this is such a different rhythm. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see the Game & Watch here. They're doing the character picking and stage selection section. Our rule set, we go for what? We go for characters first, and then we go through a stage banning selection.
Thank the Lord, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah, it's greatly appreciated. I don't quite... To me, the idea of stages first is fascinating. I don't like it, but to each their own.
Bro,
I'm not going to yuck someone's yum.
When I went Genesis, it was horrible. I had like, you want a money match? Yeah, minimum FD. I'm like, oh, what the
Babe,
frick?
I'll kill you. Like, I'm sorry, we're not doing that.
No,
but
bro. I just don't see why they don't...
Exactly.
This is so much better.
How can I pick FD and then you can simply go Kazuya? And I can just... You can just surprise me.
It's crazy, bro.
I say, damn. So
it's like Hollow Bastion.
I thought he was picking random there. I was going to say, that's real cojones. Uh-oh.
Good.
Here he comes, Mr. Beep Boop.
I don't think Pyra Mithra would have been too good either. No, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe give him, you know, a bucket with the jolts is going to be quite... Probably has his own plan for this.
Exactly. But immediately starting strong and making JR do an immediate air dodge, which is interesting there. JR is one of those players who I feel like has a really, really consistent game plan. His only issue sometimes is his mentality and the fact that he does occasionally forget mid-match what he's doing.
Okay.
Like, literally,
is that a player thing or a Game & Watch thing? Who knows?
Oh, no. More so like a JR Pikachu thing. But what he does have is incredible combos. And we're waiting to see them, but right now he's just getting really juggled.
Oh, you was talking about JR?
I was talking about JR specifically, yeah.
Right,
Maybe I said XQZ, if so, that's
sorry,
my
Game & Watch
mistake.
mains. I didn't mean to, like,
sling
some hate away.
Sling some hate, yeah.
Lovely Nair follow-up, though.
But straight up, that up B immediately.
Okay, he's so aggressive, bro.
Yeah.
What?
You would expect there to be a bit more zoning from both of these players, but both of them are really holding into each other here. Double up smash into back air, and that just tiny DI mix-up there has taken GR's life here early.
I'm surprised that even the back air caught Pikachu. Just know him for the pancake he is.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Quite annoying. You must struggle with Wii Fit hitting Pikachu sometimes, right?
It's a nightmare. I hate it.
Yeah, because I can imagine, especially with volleyball, right?
Yeah, but there's other ways to deal with the little rat, so it's okay. Alright, we're seeing JR still trying to struggle to take out this stock. That dash attack though, Game & Watch being light. Very, very fortunate. That's 1-2 Thunders.
I'm very happy he didn't do Thunder earlier when he had him in the air because he was just watching for the bucket just in case.
Exactly,
so
very, very smart in his place actually. Yeah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. A nice parry to start off this back air chain. Really deserved. But Game & Watch is ignorant. He doesn't care.
I don't care. Samus can't do that. That's definitely the best up B in the game, bro. What the hell?
So the fact that if you compare any up B to Samus's up B and it is better, that move is not designed correctly.
Did I get called?
Okay.
Sorry.
Right, currently we're watching Game & Watch here just assert dominance in center stage.
They try pulling me away, bro. No.
Exactly. Not just yet. We're still mid-game. Game & Watch knocked onto his ass.
So it's quite even, 2 stocks apiece. Still like evaluating XCQ and like how his gameplay is. So far what I gathered is very aggressive.
Very aggressive, yeah. And
really
he carries that into all of his characters, in fact.
Yeah, already very different to how Bulby will play. He's quite grounded and patient.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight that conversion there. That was really, really well done. A down air into an up air into a back air. Really, really nice conversion with the platforms. JR is camping down on the bottom, waiting for a landing. Ooh, an interesting jump over there when I think there could have been other options.
That was such a clean ledge trap. Ledge guard, rather.
Yeah. Let's pay attention to JR's tag, edge guard. Something which she's learned from a couple of VOD reviews is he needs to learn and remember his edge guarding. His edge guarding is incredible, and he's just put that as his tag in order to remind him. Which,
oh, right.
Yeah, no, literally. that is the law. I like giving people the information. A beautiful parry there, and a jab punish. Interesting. Other options could have potentially worked, but probably the jab was the safest one, which makes sense there. JR's playing this incredibly well, making sure to play it really, really safe and not tilt here.
He's not spamming like neutral B as well, not giving him opportunities to get bucket.
Yeah, but just a bit too slow on the ledge there.
Yeah, very much so. Nice out of shield. Be careful for the up B. Yeah, good stuff.
I was waiting for it as well. I wasn't saying anything. Catching that landing there. Really going out deep in order to catch. But that is almost a combo starter, my mistake.
Oh, okay, 2 down airs.
You really don't see that often, do you?
Don't.
That's really fascinating.
That's quite good. I mean, it's that aggression in him.
Exactly.
It's got a dog.
Double. JR walking slowly in with these down tilts. And now you have to get off ledge versus Game & Watch, and that is no easy task.
Okay,
just fair enough. Too long with those jabs.
I hate this game, bro.
Just falling out of the jab.
Oh my god.
Both players need to be incredibly careful here. Pikachu has this down tilt that can be a bit too overbearing, but Game & Watch has this up smash that just takes no prisoners. And we've all played no questions asked.
There as well. It's just
finally
we get something in the bucket going. It's actually quite doable now for XCQ.
Yep. And that's the thing. There's still a lot of moves online here that could really take out this Pikachu early. So even though it looks like JR's got this in the bag, no one can be counted out just yet.
It's very tense right now.
It's very, very tense.
Both players are being super careful. Like XCQ still playing aggressive, but at a safe distance.
Exactly.
Not going fully in there.
And what JR wants is a dash attack more than anything. It's really, really obvious.
Oh, right, yeah. Right now we should kill as well. Good idea.
Yep.
But then again, you dash attack and you miss, that could be death.
Exactly. Especially against this little blue rat.
Up throw? Is that it? Like, yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, a really tense match. 1 minute 24 left on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a great grab from JR. With all that time and patience from both players fighting out in neutral, one's bound to get scared of, like you said, an oncoming dash attack, so that shield was ready to come out, and JR was ready to react. So, good stuff.
Well played from both of them. I think what XCQ was doing really, really well there is these nairs that were lifting JR up and then allowing him to get more nairs and then convert it into an up air. Yeah. That was really, really well played by him, and I think he's going to continue with those just on the basis that nair hits pretty wide and also is a combo starter. Yeah. So it's really, really nice and safe move to use.
You're talking about XCQ's.
XCQ's.
You know, he did it earlier, and Pikachu just...
Oh yeah, he did pancake one of them, didn't he? Yeah. So there is the potential for that.
If that happened to me, I'll just never do nair again, bro.
Do it again. I think that living in my head rent-free is that double down air. I can't think of the last time I've seen that. The double key down air.
The key down air, yeah. I see that if you're like a Falcon, sometimes Gandalf main with the down beast as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Like 2 of them.
Yeah.
We're playing some real quirky music here onto Yoshi's. I have a feeling we're going to strap in for a real Scrimblow-Bimblow match. It's going to be a bit of a scramble.
I really wish I could main Pikachu. Yeah. I love the character. I think he's so great, but something about it is boring.
What? That's really surprising. I think he's one of the really, really interesting combo characters.
You think so?
Yeah. I can't deal with like his fragility and a bunch of other things about him, but I think he's pretty interesting. Also, super ignorant. He just does whatever he wants. And it takes a real character specialist like JR to like make use of that. Like that really, really nice back air conversion from the throw. And a beautiful low edge guard.
You know, I want to ask you, would you consider Pikachus to be character specialists? they're good in all matchups, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Esam, because the guy knows everything down to a wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great grab.
Yep. Falling out, Smash Ultimate is coded by interns, and we love it.
Not the one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
beautiful pressure there. That was beautiful.
Did interns really code this game?
Yeah, some of it.
Oh my God.
I know Steve wasn't properly playtested, but you know what? We're not going to talk about that. People are going to call it propaganda. Call me biased. But yeah, XZQ really struggling to get back into this game here.
Yeah, he is. I mean, maybe he's doing well, it's just his moves don't work at all, so...
Yeah, exactly. We are seeing a lot of pancaking, a lot of falling out of moves. But let's give JR some credit here. Some incredible edge guards were used to take the first stock, of course.
Right. Yeah, JR's been playing this very well.
Yeah.
He's like... I love his fade-ins and fade-outs.
Yeah.
With his dashes. Oh, that was so close.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's just a menace on the ground, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He's coming in, down tilt, come back.
Down tilt, down tilt.
Repeat. Like,
yeah, like really close ones. And again, those F smashes at ledge, because he knows punishing those is very, very tough for the majority of characters. Most characters have get up attacks that are far too short.
I mean, it looks like XC is having a real struggle to like approach. It just seems like Game & Watch is limited in getting in right now.
Yeah.
Saying that, JR just goes straight into that down smash.
Yeah. I think what we're seeing in real time here is the leveling up of JR. And the edge guard of JR, an incredibly deep one.
Yes.
Just missing.
He's allowed to do that.
Yeah, he's afforded the ability to by this character.
I wish people that have characters can do it. You know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. It is upsetting when Pikachus act like the, offstage doesn't exist, when they can literally get back from the depths of hell. And yeah, it's great that JR is like making full advantage of that.
Okay, yeah.
That's another stop. He's saying Pika.
This is going to be, compared to last game, such a difference. JR's running away with this right now.
Yeah. All he needs to do is be careful of a bunch of these random kill moves that Game & Watch has. I think the one he needs to pay closest attention to is a random down air out of nowhere. But apart from that, really, he's got some command here. Ah.
Okay. Try to go for a roll read, but to no avail. Yeah, it's just nothing's working out for him right now.
Some
and
really
not even
nice
jab.
pressure there from XCQ, but still, it wasn't enough. It's really surprising there.
Okay.
Catching that roll in with the F tilt. JR doesn't even rotate in his chair. He's really, really confident here.
Yeah, it was a desperate maneuver, but it paid off.
Now,
yeah,
I was literally about to say XCQ is a good player, but will he start bringing out the judges here?
It's such a shame it was free. If it was 9, I would have popped the hell
I would have
off,
lost my mind.
I feel like, actually, it would be so unfair on JR if that came through, bro. My man's been working.
But he worked too. He had to press forward and side B at the same time, and that's really difficult. JR with these down tilts on the platform, what is he cooking?
Okay, another ledge scenario right now. Good anti-air from JR.
Exactly. I think JR is really just tapping into this like pure aggression. He's just constantly moving. He hasn't kept his finger off the stick for a second here. Whereas XCQ is like moving patiently, working his way up vertically towards JR. JR is running in, running out, dashing in, dashing out.
He's definitely playing just outside of Game & Watch's danger zone. And,
exactly.
It's really good to see, to be fair. I'm surprised. He must have like Game & Watch experience somehow.
There's that 9 for you, man.
Yeah, it's gone. Gotta do it again to make sure you get it one more time.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if he knows that. He didn't. There he goes. Yeah.
There is a last stock situation. Now, we do have...
Oh, we all, low-key, I think even the crowd wanted the 9 right there.
Exactly. I could hear people clamoring around us. They wanted, oh, gee darn it. Well, XCQ and JR, this is an incredibly early match for 2 really skilled players. That is really, really tough, in fact.
Right. I wonder if I have to play now.
I believe probably we both do, actually.
Well, it's been a pleasure commentating on Manny. I actually really enjoyed commentating with you, bro.
Exactly, it's been great, yeah. I think we did pretty well. Chat here's hoping we did all right. We're probably going to go play some games now.
Yeah, so...
Rambo has been called to play Aggie D, who you just last saw. Rambo, you take care, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Enjoy, guys.
I'm also probably going to hop off in a moment. I'm going to savor every single second and then check in on Soup here for a sec. Hold on. Soup. Do I need to play?
MazeBeans Jam on stream next.
Oh, we've got MazeBeans and Jam on stream next. That's likely to be a Steve versus Ike matchup, which should be really interesting. I'm just going to check on my game, as you'll probably hear through the mic here, so hold on a moment. Yeah, as you heard me calling for Soup, Soup has said I will likely be playing now, and I believe we have 2 spaces for commentary. That's Manny and Ets. It's been Manny and it's been real. You guys take care. Bye-bye.
Yo, what's up? It's time. We got MazeBeans in the venue. Jump scaring everybody with his presence. Call him Freddy Fazbear. First seed of this event, but will he win? Versus Jam. Winners round 3. I'm going to assume this is the round before winners quarters, because Jam should be seeded around 16th. So yeah, I'm going to guess this is the one before winners quarters. Winners top 32, if you will. Winners top 32. You can roll with that. Yeah. And Jam, and MazeBeans presumably more well known, so let's talk about Jam first. Jam and Ike, hailing from east of England, Stevenage. He's a very explosive player. He's got some good wins. I remember, I think at Boss Battles Mini, he got top 8. That was a while ago. However, you know, once a good player, always a good player. He's yeah, sometimes he's very explosive. Sometimes he can just kill his opponents at 20. He's got grand finals at tea time a few times, and we'll have to see if he can work his magic against MazeBeans. Because honestly, it's gonna need to be magic, you know, not anything normal. Because this matchup is terrible for Ike. You know, Swordies are supposed to do well against Steve, but at the end of the day, if you have the best character in the game versus a low tier, it's not going to be too pretty. So we'll see how, you know, Jam is able to establish himself. He's able to take a game, take the whole set. You know, let's find out. Because he is up against the one and only MazeBeans. So it'll be a real Herculean task, because MazeBeans, #1 in Scotland, top 5 in the UK, probably top 4. This guy knows no bounds. He is here in London for the weekend to you know, watch the Mario movie, but not just that. He's here to take all our money at the same time. He took London's money at Frontrunners, and he's gonna try his best to do it again today. Seeded first of this event, and might be the favorite. Depends, either him or Embo Z. I think the top 2 seeds are one of the 2 favorites to win. I think a lot of it will come down to if MazeBeans knows the Duck Hunt matchup. Because honestly, that matchup, Steve probably wins, like realistically. However, there's no way that MazeBeans will be as proficient in the matchup as Embo Z is. Because, you know, Steve's a popular character. Every player knows the Steve matchup. Or at least a lot of them do. However, how many players know the Duck Hunt matchup? You know, not many. But that's a story for another time. Because, you know, we got to get through top 32 first. We haven't reached grand finals yet. Ike, Steve, you know, once again, like I said, Swordy's generally perceived as being pretty good versus Steve, because he's kind of, you know, his movement stats aren't the best, and his disjoints also aren't the best, so the, you know, theory that you can kind of zone him out with the sword moves, it does exist. I'm not sure how true it is, especially when your character is, you know, bottom 20. So, we'll have to find out. No hacks, just block. Not using PMLG is MazeBeans. And a early start here for Jam, you know, gets him in the corner with that surprising thing. but his advantage state gets dropped and he takes 40 for it. MazeBeans messing up his combo a little bit, but, you know, not to worry. He's got this nice advantage state going on here. And both these players honestly just firing at full force right now. We see MazeBeans going for these deep off stage and then also going for that up smash read, and Jam, like I said earlier, very aggressive player. And I think we got a fast set on our hands. You know, we might just have an entertaining Steve set. We'll have to see how the rest of the match goes. Ooh, as a potential ladder coming out from Jam there. Not going to find its mark, however. We see him flash that counter. You know, he knows this matchup. And a nice dash attack burst. You know, like I said, Jam, a master of using this burst to his advantage. However, what does Ike do? He jumps. We see MazeBeans catching that jump, stuffing out with a full hop pickaxe right there, catching another jump with that dash up smash. You know, MazeBeans is also one of the best players in the UK for a reason. He might play Steve, but he has some fundamentals too. A nice catch on that spot dodge there as MazeBeans finds himself in a small lead. Wow, he read that spot dodge but didn't get the execution right. And suddenly, you know, that could have been an equalizer, but now Jam with a small deficit here. The raw Aether in neutral. You know, this is the randomness I was talking about. Oh! You know, he wanted to snap to ledge. I was wondering if that could be his demise there. But a nice counter from Jam there, showing his knowledge once again. You know, Steve loves these iron moves that can just change the circumstances entirely, but MazeBeans doesn't need any iron. He just needs diamonds with that F smash. What a strong F smash, man. Killed him at like 60. Like a heavyweight. It wasn't even charged. Insane hitbox on it too. MazeBeans just using that to the best ability that he can to put himself into the lead here in this game one. Jam right now just firing more burst options, but is it going to work? You know, MazeBeans has been working on his combos by the looks of it, 0 to 70. You know, if you want to be the best, you got to do the best combos. And MazeBeans right now with a comfortable lead, potentially looking at 2-stock in this game one. But honestly, you know, Jam is putting up a good fight. Seeded just about 16th, and you know, keeping it entertaining here in this game one. But that dash back F smash gonna clean up game one there. You know, we saw F smash take 2 of those 3 stocks. In fact, smash attacks took all 3. Something that I really think MazeBeans is fantastic at when I compare him to other Steves in the UK is his ability to just know how to secure that kill. Like, I think if you look at any other Steve in the UK, there'll be situations where their opponent lives to like 150, you know, 140, 150, 160, and the Steve player is unable to find that kill for an extended period of time. But I always feel like not MazeBeans. I think MazeBeans' flowchart is really streamlined, and he knows how to get kills at 100%, like, every stock. And that is just makes an entire world of difference when you're in a matchup. 0 to 70 off the bat there. Oh, and the ladder gets denied by the block. Jam teching on it. MazeBeans not reacting in time. Perhaps not aware of what he had just created. The double nil F smash. He's feeding himself right now. We see 2 more iron resources come out. MazeBeans is styling on him, but, you know, unable to find that kill, giving Jam a bit of breathing room here. Jam still in the corner as he gets command grabbed. And that's painful, you know, watching yourself fall to your death as Steve mines. You know, you might be wondering if Jam gets a bit frustrated here, because this lead that he could have had is just, in game one, is just completely vaporized. However, MazeBeans, you know, giving him a kind of ability to fight back with that whiffed up smash. Jam only finding a stray there, nair though, not even getting a combo off it. As MazeBeans now running away with this game two. Completely different story to what we saw in game one, where, you know, it seemed like perhaps both players were figuring each other's habits out, but MazeBeans pulling away with the lead now. You know, that's not scintilla. The hitbox is smaller, but it gets the job done if MazeBeans isn't ready to react, as Jam evens up the stock count very impressively. However, MazeBeans is looking to unequalize it once again. You know, merely a scratch on him at 6%. And Jam just escaping that contraption at the ledge there, but is his match strong enough? It looks like the answer is no, as MazeBeans keeps it pushing. Wow, a nice 4-hit string. Jam wanting to seal that second stock immediately with that F smash. And now we see the up tilts. This is that pressure situation that Steve always has. You know, shielding versus Steve as a big slow character like Ike just isn't going to work. Steve is able to just mash up tilt all over you, and you can't really do anything. You know, I think if Jam wants to bring this back, he needs to start being more mobile. He needs to start moving more. You can't be getting caught shielding, because if Steve starts spamming up to on your shield, it is over. There is no way you're escaping that. You might escape that, and like at best, you just reset. You know, it's dire. And I'm joined here by Focus Miss for the endings of this game too.
I don't know how long Jam is going to last here, though.
Yeah.
Good lord, it's not pretty.
Yeah, he has 1 iron left in the tank, and he has diamond tools out right now, so...
Oh my god, he's woke.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time he's killed off a counter minecart this set. And MazeBeans jumped out, but it wasn't enough. He got caught by the sword hitbox.
When you're getting hit by Ike counter all the way up there, you know you're being a little bit predictable.
Yeah, perhaps.
Is it going to be enough, though?
Ooh! Is he suicide?
What?
Oh! I respect
Really,
it. I respect it. You know what? I think that works at neutral height, but it didn't kill him because he was on the anvil, so he was higher up than him when he started the up B.
I'd be fuming if I was Jam.
I think it's because he was standing on the anvil. That was a... If that worked, that would have been amazing, honestly, but...
Good heavens, man.
You know, that's why I love Jam's gameplay. He always does something unexpected. He's such a creative mastermind on, you know, a character that you would think would be pretty simple.
Yeah, he's got his own way of playing Ike.
He's not like GP.
No.
Yeah, most people in the UK, they think GP, he's a slow, calculated player. But Jam, he will just run at you and
dash attack you.
Do a move that kills you at 50. Whether that's dash attack or a smash attack or, you know, who knows.
Who was that on stream?
I actually had no idea. I hope it's neither of us. Looks like Venom stepping up.
I love that.
To the podium. The Kirby player. Oh, and Bulby.
Love that.
Kirby Game & Watch. That can't be good for Kirby.
Alright, you can never count them out. Especially if it's a matchup where, like, there's... You know what? I always think that Kirby is great in those matchups where you're forced to interact with Kirby. And Game Watch isn't great at not interacting, but Game Watch loves it when you interact with him.
Yeah,
so
no.
it probably doesn't work out for Kirby that well.
Yeah, it probably doesn't. I see what you mean, because like you say, like Game Watch camping doesn't really work. He kind of wants stuff to be going on, but at the same time, you know, if he's just... He can kind of stalemate it, and Kirby can't effectively can't do anything. I mean, he does have a command grab, I guess, but realistically... Yeah. I can kind of see Kirby trying to play as like a sword character with like F tilt and down tilt, but I'd be very surprised if either of those moves can, even at max range, get outrange by up B. I feel like up B would catch both of those moves, which and
you've got to be able to beat that move.
Yeah, like you need to have a game plan versus up B, out shield up B, and nair. That's what Game Watch is in neutral. You know, we have like putting aside advantage and disadvantage. The first step to beating Game Watch is neutral, because he's most polarizing in neutral, I want to say. And you need to know what you do against shielding up B and what you do against run up nair. And I don't know what Kirby does about shielding up B.
I'm glad that Venom's back here, though. He's been off in Lincoln for uni for a while, and he's finally back.
Yeah, originally from Norway, but you know we got him in London right now.
To Lincoln, man.
Yeah. To Lincoln, visiting the glorious scene that they have in Lincoln.
No disrespect. It's
of course not. Lovely place. The big 1-2 in Lincoln soon. You should go. Steve is banned. If you hate Steve, go there.
May 27th.
Yeah, there you go. May 27th. I didn't know that, but there you go. See, now I can't say I hate Lincoln because you know we're supporting the Lincoln scene.
Support your locals.
Exactly. But yeah, that's Venom we've talked about, but Bulby. Mr. Game & Watch might be the best Game Watch in the UK. He's somewhat inactive. You know, his legacy definitely suggests he's the best. You know, at one point I think he was PR'd 6th in the country.
Yeah.
And you know, I think he got top 32 at Genesis as well. So it was a while ago, but everyone knows what this guy is capable of. You know, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah, exactly. He only lost to Gluto and Mars at that tournament for like 25th.
That's not bad losses, honestly. Like. Someone told me you lost to Gluto and Mars at Super Major, you know, in like 2019 or whatever. I thought you got top 8, right? So, yeah. We'll have to see if, you know, we can see some 2019 Bulby tonight, though, because tonight's bracket is stacked. You know, we got MazeBeans, who we just saw previously. We got MboZ from America as well.
Top 16 at Major Upset, and he's here at Monday Meltdown.
Yeah, you know.
Every week at Meltdown, someone new spawns, new guest star.
That's why I love Meltdown, honestly. I think it's just a benefit. You know, we have this. It's the main local we have here in London. just such a city that so many people come into and out of. We always have international threats and always like some random guy in bracket you didn't expect. It's great, honestly. It adds to the entertainment. So we'll have to see when that. You know, he hasn't. I don't think he's played a set on stream yet, but I presume he will be later in the night. He is probably the best duck hunt in the world right now, might I say.
For sure.
So we'll have to see. But for now, we don't have to think about duck hunt. We think about Kirby and Game & Watch.
I love that Venom's got the classic Dwayne The Rock Johnson fit going on.
Yeah.
Black shirt, necklace on.
He's here for business.
Gorgeous.
He's not playing around.
You smell what he's cooking.
He's got that Poyo exclamation mark in-game tag. He is serious. He's committed.
You can't get me sword fight.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be called Poyo and then go like, Pyro Mithril. Like, it will just ruin it.
Kirby fan 72 plays Minecraft Steve.
Yeah. Every Kirby player uses this skin.
It's the good one.
It is the only good one, or like one of the only good ones. And wow, we're hopping right into it. Game 1 on PS2. Where else? The first time these guys have played each other.
It's interesting. Wide stage, but they both kind of want to be... I don't know. Do they want to be scrapping? Bulby will certainly want to scrap here.
Yeah, I do think in most matchups, both these characters would typically benefit from like, a claustrophobic stage where the players can't really move around them. I think both of their fundamental weaknesses come from not having, great disjoints and movements. With Kirby, it'll be like, his airspeed is very slow. With Game & Watch, he's, they're both very floaty, matter of fact. So having a bigger stage to like kind of maneuver around both characters. But, honestly, I'm talking about this movement, but we are seeing the scrapping right now. I should shut up because Bulby is virtually 0 to death him.
He played every close court situation really well. Hardly touched on that first stock. You can see what Venom's going for. He knows that he wants the spaces tilts on shield. And they're good tilts, but he's not really hitting them is the issue. Bulby's just going to shield and then play the mix-up game after that really well.
Yeah, negative SDI on that jab there, but, it only did like 5%, so it's fine. We see that spacing, as you say, Venom, he has thought about this, he knows what's going on, but he's already got a mountain to climb. And, that's one thing we didn't discuss. When you fight versus Game & Watch, who has the lead is so important.
For sure. It means you do have to come in, and then that means you kind of you touch your shield, you do more risky options like F smashes and dash attacks,
yeah. And
they just keep getting up bead and down air, and it all sort of falls apart. So it's on Venom to keep that mental composure.
And like, whether it's working or not is a matter of contention, but I do think we are seeing some desperation come out right now. That's the second F smash.
You think, man?
Yeah, I do think. Yeah, honestly, he is kind of bringing it back. I've not seen that move in a tournament before. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the free for all special.
Yeah, reminds
Venom
me
does love it.
2015 For Glory free for alls, man. I feel like it's been a while.
Ooh, wake up grab. Ballsy. Back throw doesn't kill though.
Up throw not. He knows the character better than me. You know what? He
I'd
does.
Take his word for it. Right?
I would take his opinion on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Not holding shield long enough, or maybe it poked.
Yeah, it could have been a poke too. And
Venom's really struggling here. The F-tilt killed from center stage, man.
At 120.
I would not be happy if I'm Venom. He needs to find something here. The F-tilt's not going to do it. No rage there. Tipping Saboteau's not doing it.
Yeah, I guess some form of...
There you go.
Oh,
no,
wow.
he had an edge as well.
This is the heaviest Game Watch has ever looked. I'm not going to lie. Okay. He doesn't even want to unstale his F-tilts. He doesn't want to pummel. He just wants him dead. And
he's got one.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go, though, for our friend Venom. What can he do here?
What can RES's very own Venom accomplish?
He gets the juicy up tilt, and it still just doesn't confirm to anything true, and Bulby's just going to get out of there. Whereas when he gets a hit, look how much damage is coming out here. 52.4.
The difference in advantage states is just staggering there. Oh! was that BM? Oh my, Bulby just... letting him think about his life decisions right there. I'll
let you have that one, Venom. You can get one more chance.
He wants his VODs to be longer. Oh my god.
Said I'm not done with you yet, man. So all he had to do, he just has to let it rip.
That would have killed, yeah, undoubtedly. And I mean, this is where the kind of despair truly starts kicking in. You're at kill percent, Game Watch is on 2 stocks, mid percent. Can Venom pull something magical? Both these characters are light, it is worth noting, so an F smash can kill at 50, but
I've seen Kirby's make these comebacks, but it will just take some doing, man.
yeah, we do have Kirby in the UK, one of the best players in Scotland, but we are here in London instead.
There's no confidence actually from Venom, and you have no stock. You're not gonna. Bulby's not gonna let him get away this time.
Buried at 150 versus Game Watch as one of the lightest characters in the game. Just give up, bro. It's not happening.
You could go get a drink and come back, and then
quick toilet break, Proto Banham style, you know, just or zone style even. Just don't.
Then you let the S smash rip.
Yeah, and I mean, I suppose Venom's pondering now. You know, what stage are we gonna go to? Does he want to perhaps switch it up because he did not look satisfied with that first game? I mean, I wouldn't be either.
Wait, I think I've been called. I didn't hear. I gotta play my set. Bye bye.
Goodbye, focus miss.
I'm sure Venom will make a comeback though. Nothing was just otherwise.
Perfect. Well, let's see if focus underscore misses dreams come true, or if Venom will be banished to the losers bracket. I have no idea. Switching up the colors. You know, he's angry now. He's red. He's pissed off. And you see that aggression instantly with that runoff nair in this winner's top 32 set. And I suppose another thing with Kirby is, even if his tilts perfectly spaced can still be upbeat, they are really fast, and they are all like -5 to -10. And I'm being joined by Jam here right now.
Yo, how's it going?
We got Jam on the mic, the Ike from just earlier. You know, traveled down to this fantastic tournament. We got Venom versus Bulby right now. Bulby took game 1, but Venom's trying to change that by the looks of it.
Yeah, I saw a few glimpses of game 1, and Bulby looking strong, taking those first 2 stocks quickly, and then managing to, well, take the third one as well.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. That's how many stocks we got right now. Both players on their first stock. With Venom with the lead, you know, he might be in the corner, but he's definitely got Game Watch and kill percent, because Kirby's kill power is absurd.
Yeah, question is, what's he going to kill with? Is it going to be, you know, that back air, that up smash? Can be quite committal for Kirby to find something to actually kill with, but Game Watch on the lighter side of things.
Yeah, Game Watch is on the light side of things, but at the same time, that character is, you know, an absolute master of whiff punishing with that down B, with that up B rather. So you are definitely going to pick your moves wisely.
Yeah, okay, well, let's see what Bulby does now on the ledge. Okay, flying up in the air where Kirby can't reach him.
He's just trying not to overcommit. You can really see it here, the patience, but is it going to pay off? Can he find this?
Okay, and the trade. Wow, definitely a worthwhile trade for Venom there, taking the first stock.
Yeah, there we have it. Venom finding himself in the lead. You know, contrary to the first game where it felt like Bulby sort of ran away with things.
No, and, you know, things come, things go. That lead, unfortunately, is now gone. We are even Stevens right now.
Yeah, if, you know, if Venom wants to win this game, he's got to stop getting hit by all these down smashes. I think that's the third, you know, out of the 4 lives he's lost so far, I think 3 of them have been to just down smash at ledge. You've got to stop getting hit by that, man.
Yeah, you always have to be wary of Game Watch's options.
I mean, Game & Watch is one of the most formidable characters in the game when he has you in the corner on ledge. However, you do have to stay focused and not give him those easy down smashes, right? And as I say that, rolling in, yeah.
Okay, not falling into the up smash. Poyo getting a bit of momentum there, but okay.
Perhaps resetting somewhat, but, you know, maybe the damage has already been done as this lead has been turned into a substantial deficit.
Yeah, you know, Venom had the lead. They were looking comfortable.
Oh, you know, this is just confusing gameplay. You know, we see perhaps maybe a bit of frustration from Venom there, a bit of confusion as these special moves coming out in the corner. I don't know what that was about.
You can definitely feel the nerves as, you know, as your lead starts to trickle away and you're like, you know, maybe I'm not going to take this game after all. Maybe I won't take this, but I guess you just have to keep in there and keep going.
Yeah, exactly. The dash grab, Bulby is in his head, dare I say. The side B not going to work out for him, but, you know, he's not too bothered. He's got somewhat of a lead here, so...
Yeah. At that point, you're 2 stocks up, so you might as well go for it, you know.
Yeah. Don't get hit.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Bulby, patience. He's not, you know, he's not giving him anything, really.
Okay, give him that grab, though. But again, it's just a... Oh, and literally I was about to say Venom needs the read of their life. And what happens? That forward smash.
Nice dash back forward smash from Venom there. You know, securing a pretty early kill. Game Watch is kind of light, and that forward smash is kind of strong.
Okay.
Is this going to be enough?
Yeah, Venom certainly back in the game. Can you seal the deal? That's the question.
Bulby, you know, kind of unrelenting for the pressure right now.
Oh, that down air.
Wow. What a sudden death. You know, I don't think either player was expecting that, but...
Yeah, just kissing the blast zone there. But now...
Yeah, the sudden aggression from Bulby at the end just really, you know, surprised him there. And Bulby taking a clean 2-0 as he advances to winners' quarters. Wow. I might be on stream next, but I'm not certain because I see Trash stepping up, and I think I was projected to play against him, but I'm not sure.
Cool, cool.
That will be you.
All right.
Whoa.
I think I'm up, so goodbye.
Okay, well, have fun. Good luck. Hello everyone, welcome again to DAT Monday Meltdown number 200 and something. Thank you very much. I didn't know you could do that with headphones.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Wow. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to DAT Monday Meltdown 264. You know, there were a lot of people here today. I see a lot of people gathered over there watching some match. Some reason. But regardless, we have Kendrick Olimar, formerly known as Tekka, hailing from EOE, versus Trash. Now, Trash playing a, I don't want to say trash character, but, you know, K-Rool not exactly in the top of the tiers, but, oh, okay, getting that good. 26% trying to use that belly armor. Kendrick Olimar just staying in the middle. Yeah, you know, that crown side B is a very good move. Has a lot of armor, and you can't really challenge it with an attack that well. And oh, setting the momentum right there. Okay, and now, Kendrick Olimar setting it right back. Both players at relatively high percent. The next interaction is probably going to kill that 4 there. Not quite killing just yet. But that one will, okay. Kendrick Olimar, always good with 4 there. That's one thing I noticed about his play a lot. Oh no, brilliant. Unwanted up B over there. Okay, still alive! Oh, not anymore. Okay, and we are back to even Stevens. 0%. And now, Kendrick Olimar just keeping off ledge. Just bullying this poor Crocodile in disadvantage. Trash can't really, you know, compensate for that with any frame data or anything. Now, you know, sitting at a hefty 143% even. But, you know, this is pretty normal for K-Rool. You know, for most players it would be, you know, oh my gosh, I'm at 181%, but for K-Rool players like Trash, it's Tuesday. Well, it's Monday today technically, but anyway. Okay, now we're stock down, but looking to get some percent. How will Trash get back in the game? Yeah, I feel like the thing that's happening here is Kendrick Olimar is just covering Trash's like approach options really well, and Trash can't really find a way in without risking so much, which forces him to make a mistake. And unfortunately just can't find their way in. Okay, and oh, that down smash. We got a pop off over there. It probably wasn't for this, but okay. Kendrick Olimar taking the first game. I wonder what stage are we going to. Realistically, it will probably be at PS2 again. Okay, so what Trash needs to do here is they need to find their way in somehow. Just be a little bit more careful on this possession. Maybe just kind of wait for Kendrick Olimar to make a mistake. And, you know, it's difficult because Young Link is one of the least committal characters in the game. Okay, and oh my gosh, that down air is so powerful. You always forget how powerful that down air is. And just like that, the stock is gone. And oh, I was wondering if Kendrick Olimar would go for an up B there. Not pulling the trigger this time. Doesn't need to, sitting comfortably on 3 stocks. But not anymore with that forward smash for the hit. Okay, unfortunately doesn't get the punish there. Oh, but that up air. It's funny because, like, just out of nowhere, these 2 stocks have just seemed to fly away. And we're just continuing like nothing happened. Okay, belly armoring through that attack over there. And now, yep, that was the most quiet stock take I've ever seen. Trash on their last, well, potentially last stock of this entire set. If they can't find a way through, okay, and that 4 there. Something on the ledge. And oh, down there, sending Kendrick Olimar to the Shadow Realm. We are on the final stocks. And again, Trash just can't seem to get off his ledge. If they do, it could be interesting, but that up B pulling the trigger this time. A clean 2-0 from Kendrick Olimar. We are moving on to the next set.
Up next.
Oh, okay. So apparently we have Manny and Focus Miss up next, or not. We shall see. It is up to interpretation. Who?
Stream queue got changed as I said that.
I'm back after that very unfair matchup. You know, like, it's so hard for Youngling to win that. K-Rool just dominates neutral, advantage, disadvantage.
You know, I feel like that belly armor is just too powerful.
Dude, it's so oppressive, and Crown, like, eats my projectiles, and he has armor while he does it, so I can't even hit him.
Yeah, I
like,
understand.
I don't understand how Youngling players win that matchup. It's it's really hard. But
Yeah,
I
like-
managed to clutch up. So
Yeah, good job. Good job.
yeah, thank
good job
you,
on that.
thank you. Anyway,
well played.
the first winners quarter set of the day. Wait. Oh. Goodbye, Jam. But yeah. First winners quarter set of the day. We got JR on a tear of a run right now. He beat XZQ, and now he's just beat Rambos. So two, pretty good wins for the Pikachu player right here. I really like what I'm seeing, And we'll have to see how he does in winners cores. Perhaps an upgrade on the last Game & Watch he fought, because he would have fought his first set of the day against XZQ in the Pikachu Game & Watch matchup. This time, however, against a much more veteran Game & Watch. And things might be a little different. At the very least, JR will be more experienced in the matchup, I would say. He'll kind of know what's going on. What's going on, man? Good evening. Got Manny right now joining me on the microphone. London's very own Wii Fit, Zelda, Rosalina, etc.
You ain't never heard something like that.
But right now,
like that.
commentator, that's what we're doing right now, is we got JR and Bulby in winners quarters. JR getting the upset on Rambos to get here. Bulby seeded to get here, very good player.
Making
So
sense, yeah. And I'm sure you've told them about this polarizing matchup we have coming up.
yeah, I mean, might just be Pikachu's worst matchup, that Mr. Game & Watch.
Absolutely.
JR has kind of conquered that demon recently, fighting XZQ's Game & Watch and having to overcome that. And now he went from losing twice in a row to winning twice in a row.
Exactly. Really reversed that there, but now he's playing against a proper character.
Yeah. Will that experience that he's had recently be enough? Because Bulby is, he's fantastic, right? He was,
exactly.
before the pandemic, 6th in the UK. We know what he's capable of.
Oh, I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah,
wow.
He's obviously taken a step back from the game somewhat. He was in his max grind mode then, taking a step back, but this guy is
Still
sensational, really. So
exactly. So that's interesting. Okay, it's good to have the outline there. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's interesting is I think JR is going to try and move as much as possible because that brought him to great success against XCQ. He was constantly dashing forward, dashing back, and putting down a bunch of down tilts.
Yeah.
He was being very, very sparing with the T-jolts. At the end of one of their games, there was only like one tick on the bucket. Like no T-jolts got absorbed. He does not want to give Game & Watch another good move.
Wow.
And yeah, it's going to be interesting. What do you think we're going to see on Bulby's end, though?
Bulby, I mean, this guy is clinical with his game plans. I really feel like Game & Watch, his neutral is mostly just either camp with shield or, approach with short hop neutral air.
Yes.
So that's Game & Watch classic. But yeah, I guess the real question is, how's Bulby gonna? Because neutral is kind of simple as Game & Watch. The question is, how is he gonna push that advantage state? Because Bulby's advantage state is very good. When he has you in the corner, you are terrified. And we see him dash back. He's never fought JR before.
Exactly, and he already knows.
He already knows. Never fought him before.
Interesting there. And straight up shielding that.
Yeah. He's ready. He's ready.
JR's really struggling to get out of these corners. Bulby is just capitalizing on that center stage.
Yeah. And as I said, one neutral win, and he's got half of the percent he needs to take the stock.
Exactly.
Bulby is he's ruthless when he wins neutral. So
yeah. And both of these characters are very, very light, but one of them.
Ooh, that's
no
2 frame.
Asked, and there it is.
And that was 2 neutral wins. Is this guy Kazuya? That was 2 neutral wins. Like, I'm serious.
It's immediate.
Bulby is fantastic when he finds that neutral win, and that might definitely be an upgrade to what the other Game Watches that JR has fought. Might be a bit, of a surprise to him.
Exactly. No, I 100% agree here. Bulby is acting like a clinician with these up airs and these juggles. JR is struggling to just even get out of the corner. Bear in mind those down tilts that I was saying. He's barely been on the stage.
Yeah. I think JR is going to have to match his proficiency in advantage state if he wants to keep up right now, because, getting 20% off a neutral win just isn't enough when we're seeing such, prowess from Bulby right now.
Exactly, and I'm loving those dash attacks as well. Just having the wherewithal to say, I know you're not going to jump or do any of Pikachu's other escape options. You're going to land, and I'm going to dash attack you. And all of a sudden, JR's getting sent all the way across the stage while taking a bit of damage.
Exactly. Those burst options really provide, they're so strong if you hit them in Game & Watch's game plan, because he's supposed to be camping you and also naring you, but if you hit something like a dash attack, it just throws everything, disorients you. It's like, oh, now you're just scared. He has more control now. You don't know what to expect.
No, strongly agree with that. What do you think JR needs to do here to take this back? Like, it's not looking so commanding in his favor. First of all, dash attack.
Yeah, dash attack is a good start, right? Getting with punish dash attacks is a fantastic place to start, but that is a real tough question to answer, because this matchup is no easy task.
Yeah, like simply put, it is a really, really tough one. Even though JR is playing it well, just gonna get caught. Not enough drift on that fair from ledge, and now he's looking at his last stock here.
Yeah, it looked like JR drifted back to the corner because he assumed Bulby would take center, but instead Bulby, having the awareness to just opt for that up smash instead.
Yeah, I'd actually agree with that. I was thinking, is Pikachu too wide? But it does look he put a bit of backward drift on that. Looking at Bulby's patience on the ledge there, waiting for JR to throw out his options, have a little tantrum, and then come with an approaching there. Really, really well spaced there. Yeah,
and I mean, you know, if JR wants to win this, you got to just be really disciplined in your movement versus Game & Watch. I think that's the most important thing, because you need to whiff punish every single approaching there that they do. But never mind.
I can't look.
Nah, I can't even talk about neutral right now, because we might not even see another neutral sequence. JR in the corner. That F smash didn't sweet spot. That's the only reason he lived, because that F smash didn't sweet spot.
I thought he was dead. I actually genuinely looked away, folks. Like, it was bad. But again, I think JR has the edge on the ground, and Bulby is really going into the air with all of these nairs. There's a potential that JR might be able to take it with Pikachu's really, really nice grounded moves, but he's still having a bit of trouble.
Yeah, the Game & Watch matchup really is just a test of, like I said, again, your discipline. I think that's a really important move. You have to be disciplined versus Game & Watch.
Yes.
Nice dash back, dash attack right there with punish. He needs to keep that kind of gameplay up. You know, clean with punishes on what he does. Never overcommitting, because he can reversal you, and his advantage state, like I said, this character has a fantastic advantage state, so you really can't afford to lose neutral.
Exactly. And that's one tick for the bucket right there. But again, Mr. Edgeguard remembers to edgeguard. So for those
Edgeguard exclamation mark.
Edgeguard.
He's upgraded. He put the exclamation mark in there.
Oh, you're so right, actually. Before it was just edgeguard. So for those doesn't work out.
Okay, we have a break now, as you were saying.
Yeah, so
little
what
story
time. For the lore on JR's tag, first of all, it used to be H4 at home, which I believe is some sort of other US Pikachu or something like that, potentially. But now it's Edgeguard. I think from Rod reviews with, what, was it you and Zone, actually?
Mostly Zona, and a focus of DK as well. The focus Miss DK.
Okay, noted. I didn't even know. But yeah, from learning from a bunch of VOD reviews, he's learned that Pikachu's greatest strength, or one of them, is edge guarding, is the ability to go so low with a back air or a fair that can seal out of stock and then always make it back, like a Bayonetta or a Pac-Man. And so that's why JR has the tag edge guard, but it doesn't really matter when you're constantly the one in disadvantage, does it? Yeah,
and I mean, you know, his area of improvement that he wants to work on might be edge guarding, but if you're versus Game & Watch, it might be hard to make that happen, because that guy just sees you coming near. He's going to press up B. You're Pikachu. What do you do? What do you do?
What's the boy to do? And we literally saw that in the last stock here. However, let's be more positive. Let's see if JR can turn this around.
Back to FD, I do think traditionally FD is a good stage for both these characters, so kind of makes sense as a neutral stage in the matchup.
Yeah, however, I think that's a good stage for Pikachu based on the fact that T-Jolt exists. What happens when you can't use it?
Yeah,
I think that's actually
kind of
true.
Different. He kind of nullifies it in that regard, because, you know, if you can't really use T-Jolt in this matchup, then, you know, platforms intercepting your T-Jolts doesn't exist. It's just not a factor.
It's a complete non-factor.
Yeah. And, you know, the reason Game & Watch likes this stage, it's so tiny, there's no platforms, you can't run. He wins neutral, you can't run. There's nowhere to go. He will follow you, he will chase you with his long-lasting, semi-disjointed moves that do so much damage and keep you in the corner.
Fully disjointed.
Yeah, okay, fully disjointed. Like, but, you know, we are talking about the strengths of Game & Watch right now, but JR showing the strengths of Pikachu as his, you know, he's got this lead, didn't find a kill there, but this is looking a lot better.
Yeah, he's being a lot more commanding there. I like Bulby fading back to try and catch something, because he knows even if JR doesn't teach quick attack into him, he loses nothing. He has stage control, and also he just throws out a down smash just to be sure. So that's good there. Now he's got JR on the ledge, and this could be a lot of damage, but JR DIs that immaculately just to get out.
JR escaping with his life there. You know, we felt the tension. He might only be at 70, but that down smash, F smash is lethal.
Very lethal. What I'm liking that Bulby is doing is, I think he's being quite patient sometimes when there's some space between him and JR. He's trying to coax him into throwing out a T-Jolt so they can just put one thing in the bucket, and then all of a sudden the move can't be used anymore, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because it's just not worth giving him another move. But again, a beautiful dash attack to seal out that stock, one of Pikachu's most potent kill moves. And here comes the back air train, it seems.
Yeah, and now JR is in the lead. You know, this run so far tonight has been great from JR, and he's not trying to give it up anytime soon.
No.
It's only a best of 3, so every game counts. And, you know, JR, he wants his ticket to win a semis, right?
Yeah. Oh, JR even reading the option there, but Bulby having the wherewithal to go for an up B as well, just to beat out the fair. Both of these players' awareness is just so incredible here. But apparently not aware enough of the bucket. Don't give him that, bro.
Yeah. You know, we've seen some effectiveness from T-Jolt this game, but I would say about 30% of the time when he does use it, it gets that bucket. And 3 T-Jolts in one bucket, that will kill you at like 40.
Exactly. It's just not worth it. Ah, beautiful edge guard.
The confidence. You know, he knows this character. He knows both of these characters.
He does. Clearly.
Oh! He caught you mashing.
Exactly. And Mr. Edgeguard has a chance to do a juggle, and he capitalizes.
Yeah, nice advice there right now. We see him, no, he holds stage control, he keeps it patient, he keeps moving, keeps it ambiguous, and then, you know, punishes him when Bulby commits. It's fantastic gameplay, really.
Exactly.
That's what you need to do.
We're seeing some serious skill and agility from JR here in this, like, what, -2, -3 matchup? Like, seriously, he's fighting bravely. But he gets caught by the Game & Watch Nair, and with a clinician like Bulby, that's going to send you off stage immediately. Nice, rolling out of danger there. Telling the Game & Watch, the scary Game & Watch, to stay away, using some F-tilts there.
Staling his up throw there. I don't know if using up throw was the right play. It clearly wasn't going to kill. But
I just think he was considering the fact that he's like mid% and Game & Watch is light and he's at 140, 130-ish. Yep, I'm scared too. I'm scared. Who else is scared here? Everyone put up your hands.
Yeah, this character is terrifying. And perhaps some impatience. I think that's the second time this stock we've seen JR just go for a YOLO dash attack, just, you know, perhaps getting a bit desperate for the kill.
Antsy.
You know, I don't blame him. You know, these tournaments can be stressful.
Guys, I was just about to say, both of these characters are at kill percent, and that has finally been proven with Bulby.
Yeah. All right, well.
That is not a stale up throw. That's just going to take it.
Yeah,
okay.
JR trying to power himself up with some electricity there, get some more voltage in the Pikachu cheeks,
Exactly.
add a bit of damage on. But
will it be enough?
Will it be enough?
Especially when Bulby is up being out of all of your grounded pressure. And that's something that JR does really, really well, is he applies a bunch of pressure onto your shield and knowing you're either going to drop shield or you're going to get poked. And then all of a sudden you're in a back air train. But Bulby has the power of Game & Watch up B and he's using it well.
Yeah. Oh, and we see JR go in here for a little combo, unable to get the drag down. You know, I think it is worth mentioning, both these characters are kind of hard to combo, so we're not seeing, you know, as crazy advantage states as we would be seeing in other games, might I say. They both have some of the best disadvantage states in the game, honestly.
Yes.
Game & Watch at landing, maybe not the best, but, you know, in terms of just escaping combos purely is fantastic.
Yeah, and Pikachu being able to literally teleport from... Oh, yeah, you're right.
And pancaking, you know.
Pancaking, like...
Tiny hitbox.
Side B. He has a bunch
of
options. JR just being a little bit too off with that angle there. His angles were perfect all set, but they just weren't there when he needed them, which is really sad.
That's not how you want it to end. You know, Pikachu is a difficult character when you constantly have to be getting all those angles right. Because if you slip up once, you know, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is that on stream?
That's me, actually.
Ooh.
Mr. Olimar. It's been lovely.
Thank you, Mr. Manny.
Mr. Manny. That's me.
Manny.
That was actually going to be one of my tags when I joined the scene.
Mr. Manny. Wow. Look at that.
Now you have the law.
It's story time. Yeah, exactly.
You guys take
We're doing everything on this stream right now.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Manny. And, I mean, we're saying goodbye to him on the commentary so far, but I believe he's going to be joining us on the stream setup. As I'm joined by Mr. Blue, or Mr. Orange rather, right here. As we see on the mic.
Blue
How
is
are
gone.
you doing? Blue is gone. Blue is dead.
Only around for 1 week.
Only for 1 week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got Orange right here joining me as we commentate this winner's quarter set. Stepping up to the plate, I believe it's Manny and I'm going to go with Zone.
I think I heard Zone.
Zone. Manny and Zone. I'm sure they've played many times. I don't actually know what their recent history is, but, you know, these guys, both some of the best players London has to offer, both in the top 10 on the current London PR. So, you know, we know they are great players, but who's going to come out on top today? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they play most weeks. I mean, they're always in the top 8 of these tournaments. So.
Yeah. Zone, the favorite to win it, you know, the highest seed. Yep. Zone has been doing... Oh, we have a bit of a lighting issue right now, but Zone has been doing fantastically recently. I think everyone in London will agree with us if I say that and if you agree, because you
always
know,
in grands.
Every week, you know, we did have front runners a few days ago where I believe he got 5th. However, excluding that front runners, like he had won the last 4 London tournaments in a row or 5 London tournaments in a row. He's been just that was when he got 2nd to Darkstalk as well, actually. But like he has just been performing right now. Yeah. These last few months, he's been suddenly, you know, more focused, more cool, calm, and collected in bracket, and it's certainly reflected in his results. So the question is, you know, can he keep that up? And you know, I'm trying to think back now to never mind. I was thinking if these two did encounter each other at the front runners. I don't think so. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. But
because Manny lost to you, right?
Manny lost to me in winners. I'm not sure who he lost to in losers.
I think because
was it Rambos? I think it was Rambos.
I'm not sure about that.
I think he lost to me and Rambos, and Zone lost to Jezo and Yusuf.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did not meet each other. However, they're meeting each other tonight, right? Winners quarterfinals of DAT Monday Meltdown.
Yeah, usually they play a bit later, but this stack bracket today, I mean,
yeah, stacked. You know, if you guys don't know, we have MazeBeans in the bracket, one of the best players in the UK. Here. And we also got Embo Z, you know, the best duck hunter in the world, find himself in London, hot off top 16 at major upset in America just last week. So, you know, it's anyone's tournament, really. I couldn't tell you who's going to take it, but as you said, the fact that these two are fighting in winners' quarters just shows how stacked this bracket is tonight.
Exactly. And yeah, no strangers to each other, so
yeah,
you know,
indeed.
they definitely have some kind of tricks they can pull out, but they're mostly familiar with what each other is trying to do. So it's mainly about just trying to establish their presence on the stage and just in terms of the momentum, just gain a foothold and try to run away with it as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I think there comes a point where after you've played someone so many times, you know what to expect. You know the habits of both players. I was going to say it looks like different from, but I think that was front runners from last month. So the March front runners.
Yeah.
And it looks like Manny, you know, with a win streak recently right now, won the last 3 in a row. So
but I haven't played
the only 3 of this year. Yeah, they haven't played as much as maybe we thought, but Manny looks like he's the favorite for this set, matter of fact, despite being the lower seed, just going off that alone.
Yeah, I mean, like, usually Zone is the one controlling a lot of the stage. We see immediately has taken all the stage control, but against Wii Fit, you know, they're very comfortable at the ledge anyways, so not really the best strength to have perhaps against Manny, but so you can get a lot of damage regardless. You can see Manny's already up to 80% there with the down throw back air.
Yeah, this stage control has indeed been working for Zone so far, but as you said, you know, Manny hasn't really been desperate to get out the corner right now. He seems quite comfortable there even.
Oh, yeah. Finally, the roll comes out, and Zone's always looking for those options to kind of take backstage, whereas dash attacks or rolls, always trying to cover those, and so has a great lead at the moment, but doesn't have any massive openings right now. He's going to take the stage control, but Manny's fighting his way back here.
Yeah, Zone, I feel like it's really reflected in his gameplay, but he's a massive believer in stage control. You know, he always loves playing around, maintaining that center, making the opponent uncomfortable through his positioning and, you know, the threats and pressure, which I think it's a really strong aspect of his gameplay. You know, I think that's how you're meant to play this game, and it's why he's one of the best players in this region.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much use of the crouch from the Wii Fit trainer, which is another option against Palutena. Doesn't have a lot of options to hit very low characters, and we can see Manny is starting to build some percent here and has basically evened it up. The deep breathing is online, but it's going to just barely run out. So what's the play from Zone here? Tries to get down throw back air, yep. Just going to be throwing that out anyways to condition. And okay, that back air straight up from that stage control once again. So even if you're not getting a lot of stage with the stage control, sometimes it can pay off just like that.
Yeah, we're seeing some, you know, honestly, I thought, you were talking about the Manny crouch. I was about to say he's standing right up because he was bringing that first stop all the way back, could have taken the lead, but Zone, you know, keeping it steady right now with this slight lead here. We see his patience as well. He's not really putting himself in risky situations, just trying to keep it slow. As Manny is throwing out all of these aerials and headers, trying to get a kill move out.
Yeah, I mean, Wii Fit, you know, the kill moves, if you don't try to scrap with Wii Fit, we can see the repercussions of doing that.
Yeah.
That back air,
Frame 7 eye shield.
It hits very
crazy
low.
Hitbox. Hits so low you can't crouch it, and it is so devastating. You know, it kills so early.
Yeah, so when you are at kill percent, you don't really want to be scrapping with Wii Fit trainer. A lot of good moves there. The F tilt as well, a powerful option.
We see the crouch and shielding on reaction.
And then there, yep, it's going to lead to good conversions here.
You know, Palu is a tool character, so she is quite susceptible to get hit by these Wii Fit hitboxes. With a character like Wii Fit, it doesn't apply to everybody, but Wii Fit has some really weird hitboxes, just speaking generally. So they struggle very much for small characters. But versus tall characters like Palu,
ooh, brilliant chase.
You know, enough about Wii Fit's hitboxes, Palu's hitboxes. We see that explosive flame up air, massive up air, nice juggle situation. Zone takes the lead.
And is starting to build even more percent here. Does not want to give Manny any chance to get back into this game here. But Manny, oh, you can see the footstool?
Oh,
but has to
what is going on?
Oh,
he gets
wow.
He gets like sent on an angle by the stage somehow.
But yeah, definitely an intentional footstool there. You could see he definitely tried to just time that jump properly, got it, but
wow.
Almost didn't work out with having to beat back, but regardless, gets the stock. There we go.
That was a ridiculous sequence, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I said that most of their tricks, they wouldn't really know, they would know all of each other's tricks, but maybe that one, something new Manny's brought to the table here. I mean, it's been maybe a month since they played, so there's always some new technology being developed between these top players, so.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the back air into the explosive flame into the auto reticle, just damage is piling on here. Palu does have the ability to do that once she gets a single hit in.
Yeah, that's that tried and true Palu advantage state there. You know, it's so scary. You lose neutral once versus character, and sometimes it just feels like you have to climb a mountain to get back to center stage. Especially versus character as proficient as Zone, player as proficient as Zone, like you've said.
Yeah, oh wow, the back end F tilt.
Oh!
Oh, brilliant conversion
Nice.
there, the down air from above the platform into the up air. Yeah, I mean, some characters do like to do that and can pay off just like we saw. And
yeah, that was fantastic. You know, Manny not reacting to that because it was a bit of a weird situation getting fast for Palu down air. You know, not really something anticipating. And really clean advantage state there as we see, he goes for the full up air, he reacts to DI to the left and fast forwards to just make sure he still catches that true combo. And that's game 1 to Zone. Not what we saw in the match history, where he had lost the last 3 duels in a row. We see Zone perhaps showing a change of pace. As I said, he has been playing better recently, but... Yeah, sure.
But yeah, back to PS2 here, and Zone probably made better use of those platforms there. Again, the down air at the end, but also just kind of using those platforms to launch attacks from being slightly more unpredictable in their approach. Manny was able to get some platform pressure, but we can see if he can make better use of them here. Zone is just relentless here. This is 56% unanswered at the moment, and it's still going. He's going to need an answer soon.
Look at this clean device state, that drift back air, that is what Palu is all about. She just loves using those great hurt boxes and, invincible shield moves as well to just outposition you and beat you up for it.
Yeah, I mean, because Manny, aside from that stray football hit, hasn't been able to get anything going in this game, and is kind of using this ledge hang to kind of take a breather, reset, try and figure out what he has to do, but Zone is still keeping up with the control here.
Yeah, Manny feeling the heat right now. Zone is not budging. He is disciplined. He's just sitting there waiting, stands at roll distance, does nothing, reacts.
Yeah, and, gets the entire stock off of it, just, as you said, just staying patient, sitting at that kind of distance where he can react to anything.
Yeah, Zone has not been touched in well, he has now, but in that first stock, he was not touched in 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it was only a stray football, so nothing really going for Manny, but it's starting to get some hits together here, so hopefully he can build some momentum, but Zone is striking right back. These up airs seem to be a big problem to deal with for Wii Fit when they're in a juggle position.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't seen the Sun Salutation be particularly useful. I mean, Palutena does have the reflector, but also just her speed makes it difficult to get any kind of charge off.
Palu is, I think something people kind of forget because she's fallen off in the meta somewhat, but this character is viciously fast. She just really scares you with her movement. We see how quickly she's able to reposition. You don't know where she is, and suddenly she just hits you with that burst dash attack.
Yeah, and again, with that dash attack and the back air, sometimes, if a character is really fast, you kind of want to throw out a hitbox to preempt their movement. But those moves are invincible. It's going to go through them. So Zone really good at using all those moves and brilliant timing on the backer to get that stage spike.
Yeah, Zone nodding his head, saying fair play. He didn't expect such a maneuver as trying to stay composed in this second stock. Zone doesn't want to lose his lead, and Manny, he's looking for a way in. He's looking for a way back into this game. He wants that win in semis. You don't want to give up right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, a big deficit here, and Manny needs to be able to get some kind of footing onto stage. Oh, okay, with this deep breathing, could get manage to get that straight hit to take center stage. But can he get a big opening here? Or is Zone just going to slowly inch Manny into the corner?
Maybe a bit of panic there from Zone. You see that random air dodge. Yeah. But, not paying, not costing him too much. Wii Fit as a character sometimes might just kill you, but that time, looks like his life was spared.
Yeah, we haven't really seen those kind of really devastating combos from Wii Fit. Zone, having played Manny a lot, is probably aware of most of those
the
options.
setups
so,
as well, yeah.
And, oh, the dash attack just going to hit the air dodge to ledge. So, yeah, I mean, great recognition there. And, you know, Manny hasn't been able to do a whole lot, but it's still quite a small deficit. If he's able to get the kill right here, 100% with deep breathing, definitely doable. And it'll be pretty even on the last stock if he's able to do so.
Yeah, you know, Manny has brought this back most certainly. You look at the percents right now, it's not that bad. I think a big reason why is because Palu in this matchup, you know, Zone as a player doesn't go for those big reads as much. He stays slow. He ends up killing at, you know, 150 a lot of the time. So even though it feels like he's been winning, Zone has been dying earlier than Manny. So
yeah, definitely.
It kind of alleviates his Manny's deficit somewhat.
Okay, the back throw. Yeah, Manny hasn't really been successful in any of these last traps. We're going to see the football setup. No, Zone stays patient, but on the chase, Manny gets the up air.
Yeah, nice anti-airs from Manny there, reacting to that jump and pressuring the appropriate area.
Oh,
here's what he needs.
Okay, that's going to be big percent.
That was a weird hitbox. I don't think that's what he expected at all, really.
Yeah, he could definitely have gone to follow if he knew it was going to send in that direction, but unfortunately not quite, and that could have been a giant opening.
Yeah, and that's not what Manny wants. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, he's just trapped in the corner. We see Zone is relentless, goes for the down air. Oh my.
That 2-frame could have spelled the end for Zone's game too.
One of the rare moments where Zone goes for those kind of plays. Sometimes, I mean, particularly towards the end of the games, you can go for those plays. Zone definitely trying to sneak that one in, but hasn't really paid the price for going for that kind of read there. And you know, with still all the control in the world, Manny gonna have to try and get his way into center stage. Does so via a roll. You have to think Zone is gonna look out for that next time. Yeah, once again, we've been in the situation basically half of the entire set.
Yeah, Manny just trying to cool his bluff, you know, cool his patience. Maybe Zone starts choking, but will Zone give in?
Oh, okay, that's very dangerous. And Zone is just controlling any escape option.
You can tell right now Zone hasn't dash attacked in forever. He's scared right now. You know, he doesn't want to let this lead go to waste. All for nothing.
Okay, there it is. Oh, he barely survives. We have 1.5 minutes left. No way. Okay. Yeah, nice holding the air dodge for the explosive flame. And the football is going to put Zone up to 70 now, 90%.
Zone's a kill percent.
This is actually dangerous. Oh my god, that was an all-in. The header going to give up the stage control. But that would have absolutely been devastating if he would have hit it. So there's 160% now.
These down tilts are not hitting.
It's either the... Oh! Brilliant crouch
God.
just there. Is that... Oh, just barely survives.
Oh my god.
That was insane. No way! Oh,
what? Oh my god, the header.
No!
Manny opens his mouth.
The spike hit! No! No way! The spike hit, but then the second hit knocked him out of it. No!
What a ridiculous ending, man.
I cannot believe that. Manny basically had it, but
what was that?
The second hit! The football!
What was that? That was a crazy pancake on that dash grab.
I mean, Def was definitely looking out for that because it was either the dash attack or the grab.
Yeah.
Or Zone would wait for the roll, and Manny was not giving it to him, so Zone knew have to go for either the dash attack or the dash grab. Went for the dash attack earlier, did not work out, so decided time for the dash grab.
Yeah, that was
brilliant awareness from Manny to know that was coming and react in time.
That was just an absurd sequence of events, honestly, man.
I cannot believe that was such a good play from Manny, but it just barely doesn't work out. Unfortunately, that's a 2-0, but I mean,
yeah, that was
what an ending.
Yeah. I don't know who's on stream next.
Is it you?
It might be me,
I think it's
or it might be the MazeBeans set. I'm not sure. Sorry, am I on stream?
Of course, Kendrick Olimar,
okay.
also
Goodbye.
one of the top players here, so we'll see his gameplay in a bit.
Dude, I'm on stream next. You can commentate me versus MazeBeans. How about that? Lovely. What's up, guys? How we doing? I'm Robbie.
Orange.
You've already introduced yourself.
And Zangrix here.
And Zangrix, third wheeling. You know how it is. So I think we've got Tekka and MoZ coming up, which is quite interesting. MoZ, I want to say Pacific Northwest, PR Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I think, what, top 16 at major upset or something?
Yeah. They beat my boy Jared. So, I mean, Shulk Duck Hunt, by the way, like -2 free. So that's impressive on its own.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they can do against Kendrick Olimar, which is kind of our resident youngling. Probably best tag in the world, like up there.
Oh, it's so good.
Absolutely.
Though it always throws people in for a loop. There's like, so does he main Olimar? And be like, no. No, definitely not.
He mains the actual opposite end of the hype scale, which is the actual hype scale.
Yeah, and the way he plays is just also really fun and really hype.
Yeah. He 6-stocked me last time we were on stream. So.
Okay, yeah, like, he is really insane. So
yeah.
we'll see what he knows against Duck Hunt, because despite, the UK's weird characters, weird character pool, I don't know if we have that many good Duck Hunts.
No, this is like a level above Duck Hunt. Like, we have Burning, obviously, pretty good mid-level player here, but like, I feel like this Duck Hunt's going to make very few mistakes and maybe have really solid advantage stakes. So we'll see what they can do against Theo, though.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you can always count on is Tekka's, execution is always there. We always know you can think very fast, but if your execution, it doesn't keep up, it's not going to really translate, but he can always keep up with how fast he thinks as well. He's going to be able to hopefully keep up here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think oh my god, these juggles are insane.
Yeah, that upper is actually very good.
Yeah, and like you said, I think Tekka's going to be able to keep up. Like, his advantage state, that's what he's known for. Like, when he gets a hit, you're taking like 80 sometimes.
Yeah, it's very polished, very clean.
So he can actually keep up with Americans who tend to have much better advantage state than us on average. But, Embo not doing too bad yet. I don't think this matchup is going to be that good for Duck Hunt. But I can't see it being terrible. Both zoners, end of the day.
I mean, Youngling does have a lot of the movement to get around some of these traps.
Yeah.
But again, like, we have to see, like, because this Duck Hunt is very high level, so definitely has dealt with all of Younglings before as well.
No, absolutely. And it's one of those situations where, like, Tekka's probably waiting for a big whiff or a big commitment, like aggressive option or the side B is super laggy. So commit to that in the wrong spots, and Tekka can get some stocks.
Oh, wow, the up air setup. Okay, that's a new one. I have not seen that. You can see that the tricks are out here to play. Let's see.
This is really good from Embo so far, because they're not over-committing to a ledge trap or anything. They're just occupying space. And it makes Tekka, like, scared to jump.
Yeah. And so when you again, with these kind of zoning characters, you want to maintain the stage control as much as possible. Only really throwing out those reads when you're sure you're going to get it.
No, absolutely. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of trades. Even there, using the Gunman with the shield. Tekka a bit perplexed. Maybe he's not fogged. Obviously.
Yeah, but wow, down smash. Realizing the shield is slightly low, that's probably going to poke, and regardless of whether that was a drop or just the poke, great recognition there, very fast thinking.
The bomb and the extra shield damage as well definitely felt like it was a poke at the end of the day, so well done for the recognition there.
Oh, wow, the pick up with the up B, just barely scooping Embo.
Oh, tried to shield grab Youngling down tilt. You can't do that. That's -6.
And here it is. Yeah, slightly misses on the conversion, but this is still very good. 100% on to Embo here. Kendrick Olimar is going to hunt for this kill.
Yeah, it's not even the zoning that I think would be rough for Duck Hunt here. I think it's once Youngling gets in, it's just like, what out of shield does Duck Hunt have apart from that can?
Okay, yeah, that's a big conversion, but goes to the nair, goes for more guaranteed damage. Maybe wasn't sure about the positioning to get perhaps a killing blow.
I think you can go for up smash out of it from what I've heard from Burning. So.
Oh yeah, or back air.
Yeah.
But okay, the platform tech chase, there it is. Yeah, that down air. One of, Youngling's very good options for killing off tech chases there.
Yeah, a little bit of a head shake there from Ember as well. You got to think, usually when you're playing against the Duck Hunt, one of their win conditions is getting the opponent tilted, but right now, Tekka managing to send Embo for a loop.
Comboing with the hits of the can.
Dude, I got gimped by that earlier. I was like ledge hanging and then like,
okay.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, the bomb is going to save.
Good mix-up there for Tekka to stay alive.
One of the things is, it's a bit hard sometimes to kill with Duck Hunt if you're not getting the right hit. And it's looking like it's paying off. Brilliant conversion. Yeah, Embo just not being able to find the kill there off that kind of edge guard corner pressure sequence, and it comes back to bite them because Tekka's
absolutely. That's just the thing as well. Like, you can't drop much stuff against Tekka. If he's going to do one dumb option at ledge, you better catch it. Otherwise, he's coming back on with the boomerang, with a starter from down tilt or something, and he's dealing like 80 and even converting into a kill. He's so good at his platform tech chases.
Yeah, like
You've got to be aware of where the platform is as well. So if Embo's going into game 2, maybe slightly less under the platform when they're in CQC.
yeah, I mean, we're going to Battlefield here, so hopefully trying to create more, like, deny more space with these projectiles and just hope he can contain Tekka because the movement was, he was kind of going everywhere and kind of running around, getting to play at his own pace. So if Embo can slow this down, that would be very beneficial to claw back into the set.
No, agreed. We'll see what they can do here. Game 2 on Battlefield. I think this is a slightly more favoured like Duck Hunt stage, but I can see Youngling doing well here with the platforms too.
Yeah, should be able to run away a bit more.
Oh, great catch there on the tether. Is that it? Down there?
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, brilliant.
Hot conversion there from Embo. This is going to be rough for Tekka to bring back, especially if Embo doesn't give them those opportunities with the platform like they did on PS2.
Yeah, I mean, you know, great recognition. And once the tether was hit, that was pretty much
You have to go out at that point. You're throwing if you don't.
Yeah. And then down air, you know, does last a decent amount of time with 3 hits.
Yeah.
So definitely aids in getting that spike, but yeah, Tekka's trying to claw his way back in. That down tilt up B is not going to kill, but it's some good damage nonetheless. Almost 100% here. So Youngling's kill confirms we're getting into the window there. So let's see if Embo is able to avoid those because, you know, if Kendrick Olimar can get the stock here, that really early stock is not going to be basically neutralized.
Doesn't matter as much. And honestly, it's that side B as well. You've got to not do it in compromising positions like that, like the corner. Well done, Tekka, for just jumping over, getting that down tilt, clean conversion.
Yeah, I mean, as we said, like, that's basically even here.
Yeah.
Despite the extremely devastating opening gambit. But,
no, exactly. And we see, you know, Tekka using that usual mileage there. But what I wanted to say about the side B in the corner is just one of those things where, you know, it's... imagine you're like against any projectile character in the corner. Probably the worst option they can do is just throw the projectile blind. And that's like the most predictable thing that you can kind of like hard call out.
Yeah.
So Embo got to be a bit more careful with those side Bs. A bit less liberal. Use them when they matter like they did in game 1. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, catching all these defensive options in disadvantage. Tekka's conversions are clean, just barely not going to kill there. 106% now onto this Duck Hunt, but...
Because you could call this the Youngling MU, but it's also the Tekka MU. Once Tekka has you locked down in disadvantage, he's looking for those, you know, those go-to like panic options. Yeah, because the rolls, the shields, everything. Because
he knows that his conversions are on point, so you're going to be trying to escape at every point possible. So definitely very good at sniffing those out. But is he able to get around this pressure here?
Dead.
Oh, Uppy's onto stage there. Might have, miscue there.
It's a bit hard, wasn't it? Because you saw the gunman there as well. Maybe could have stage spiked
to get around.
Oh, good conversion there. 28. You know, we're taking trades at this point.
Yeah, we're going deep for this edge guard here. Yeah, the tech.
That was brilliant. That drift, by the way, like drifting out of the range of Tekka's reversal.
Yeah, I mean, definitely saw it coming. And as Duck Hunt, you know, you have to be definitely aware of that because of the up recovery being able to be sniped.
Of course, he's going to taunt. This is a Tekka classic. If it can tilt the opponent, he will taunt on you.
Yeah,
something you got to get used to.
You know, definitely someone who plays with a lot of confidence as well. So
absolutely, we got back airs on back airs here. How many more?
Hey, that's only 27%, but has all the stage control and is getting more % out of it. This is big.
Yeah, see if Embo can fight back here. Needs that stage control. Maybe not the time to step up shot. Maybe the time to get center, and that's exactly what he's doing. Has to be careful here, though. Good shield. Recognition where the can is.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that interaction of holding shield with the can. Mainly because Kendrick Olimar hasn't contested it that much. Has played it quite safe around it.
No, not too many landing aerials. Oh my god, that's not going to kill, but that was a clean conversion.
But yeah, we're entering window again where Youngling does have confirms here, but so
oh my god.
The can just barely saving Embo from that down tilt conversion.
That was so scary. We'll see what could happen here. The can is at the ledge.
Trap.
The gunman is there.
Oh,
the up air only slightly misses. But the up
going to be it. That's going to do it.
Oh my god.
What a scramble at the end. They're both looking to catch each other out in their movement. Embo barely missing the up air around the left platform. You have to think that would have done it, but instead, Kendrick Olimar gets past it, gets the down tilt into the up B. That's it, 2-0.
Clean stuff from Kendrick there, upsetting one of our top seeds for the tournament. So, well played. Right, I'm going to play my set. Wish me luck.
Good luck to you. Where is he? Are you going back on? Fresh off his victory against Embo. It's Kendrick Olimar
Bro,
again.
I was convinced I was going to lose that set before I played. I'm so confused, bro. I guess he's never played a youngling before.
That would be surprising, though, because I think the US has a lot of younglings.
Yeah, the US has a lot. I mean, he's from the Pacific Northwest. I don't know any younglings from there. So, I mean, it will make sense if he's never played a youngling, but I've never played a duck hunt, so I thought I was going to lose that. Like, I've never played a duck, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He's also never played a youngling.
So, we were saying that, like, we don't have duck hunts at a top level here.
Yeah, there are no duck hunts in Europe, really. So
saying there's no younglings there.
There's no younglings? Okay.
There's no younglings in Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That
it makes sense.
then.
I don't, like, obviously I know the youngling players. I don't think there are any there, but I've heard that matchup is meant to be good for duck hunt. Like, one day I was in the youngling Discord and I saw there were like 5 guys talking about how like duck hunt beats youngling. I was like, surely this is cap because duck hunt is low tier and youngling is top tier. Like, surely it's cap. But I mean, yeah, I think it is cap. Like, that matchup seemed kind of free, but I guess maybe he didn't know what he was doing. Because again, if he's never fought a youngling, then I don't know. Duck Hunt is also like a terrible character, so obviously that plays into it a lot. Like, you know, we see there, I win neutral, I deal 50%, 60%. He wins neutral, he does what? 10%. Like,
Yeah. And
he's one of those characters where he just doesn't get any reward. He has no advantage state. The character doesn't have an advantage state.
He has like he has ledge trapping, but even then, if you are aware of some of these mix-ups, you can just get around it. And obviously with your movement and execution, you're able to get around a lot of these traps, especially in neutral. And some of Duck Hunt's options like the side B is committal. So you're all over that. And again, you were getting a hit and doing like 60. So
yeah, I mean
that's just how it goes in the match.
Especially, I think a character like Duck Hunt, you know, he's quite relaxing to play against because, like I say, he's not explosive. He has no reward in advantage state. Whereas someone like Youngling, you know, if you don't know the Youngling matchup and you fight a Youngling, you're kind of terrified because he has so much pressure in neutral. He never lets you breathe. He has so many projectiles, and his reward is really high, right? His reward is really high. So, in general, Duck Hunt is like, you know, first time playing against Duck Hunt, it's not that stressful. First time playing against Youngling can be very stressful. It can be very stressful. So, especially, you know, he's probably not really trying that hard. He's just here on holiday, I think.
Yeah.
You know. We all know what he's capable of, you know. He top 16 at a major last week. Everyone knows he's a fantastic player, so he's much better than me. But
yeah, I mean,
things happen, right? It's a local. Things happen.
Yeah, and as you said, probably matchup inexperience as well. Like,
yeah,
that's just how it goes. And
yeah, that's just how it goes. But you know, stepping up to the plate right now, I should really stop talking about myself because we have Robbie AK-47 versus MazeBeans. You know, MazeBeans at this point needs no introduction. Robbie honestly also needs no introduction. You know, he's a community figure, really. He's a streamer. He's always making dumb interaction posts on Twitter. You know, everybody's heard his name by now. But he's one of the players who has spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to beat the block man Steve. You know, Robbie is a player who's like, I want to learn the Steve matchup, and he's put hours into trying to learn it. So I'm really interested to see how this set goes.
Yeah, Robbie's definitely kind of like studies a lot. Does a lot of VOD review, trying to craft theory for a lot of matchups, and definitely, I mean, this is one of the most relevant matchups in the game, so definitely has a game plan going into this.
Sorry?
However, MazeBeans, I mean, insanely good player, so
20 minutes.
We'll have to see.
I just got asked, how long do you think this set will take?
Oh, yes,
that is an important factor.
That's also, that's going
That is an important factor. How long will this set take? It's a channel points thing already. Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
The mods know what's up too. Thank you, Ambler. You know, like, Robbie AK-47.
They go long.
This guy loves taking his time. He loves taking his time.
He's a big advocate for, like, you know, not necessarily playing for timeout, but just, you know, holding back. And against Steve, you know this is probably going to take a while. So
that set probably took 35 minutes too.
Yeah, 4-game set. You know.
I do remember the one time these two played. Robbie did win versus Steve, but then that forced the switch to Banjo, and he lost to the Banjo. So
I mean, Shulk does do pretty decently in this matchup. Tries to go for the smash art to get out of the combo, but it still worked nonetheless.
Actually, no, I lied. That happened, and then the next time they met, Maze just won with Steve. That was the knockout set. The one before that they played didn't show. Perhaps it was too old. It was too long ago. But you know, Maze did win the last time these guys played, so that is important to know. But Robbie, you know, he loves studying, as you say. He loves, you know, putting the time and putting the hours into learning.
Oh, yeah, that's it. The spike immediately into the blocks, and that's just going to be the edge guard.
Learning matches is great, but, you know, if you just die at 60 off a neutral win, you know, does it really matter, right? We see MazeBeans. This guy is one of the best players in the UK for a reason. Clinical advantage state right there, securing a kill at 60. And he hasn't been touched since. You know, he's keeping this lead, keeping the patience.
Yeah, Robbie's trying to make use of this stage control here. Very good with Shulk with the giant sword. You can see what he can get out of it. Just barely misses the up tilt there, and the smash art is just running out. But, I mean, probably wasn't going to be able to get the kill without a massive read there. So, going to have another chance soon. But can he escape these pressure and combos from MazeBeans? There it is again, but is in the correct position to break the blocks.
Yeah, you hug the ledge, so you approach it at a diagonal, and it will break the block for you. If you try to go straight up into the center of the block, you might just get pineappled, but you go from the corner or the side, and it's fine.
Yeah, not able to convert off the block bounce there, but has smash art with MazeBeans in the corner, and the forward air is going to do it. That's one of Shulk's go-to options. Massive arc there. Basically, you know, a down air, up air, nair, forward air, all in one, so...
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we have seen so far this game, one of the main factors that makes this matchup, you know, allegedly pretty good for Shulk. One of the reasons people say it's pretty good for him, because how much has MazeBeans been mining recently? You know, we just saw him mine just there, but apart from that, versus a character like Shulk, when he has speed up, you don't really have the ability to mine because he just constantly has that threat of jumping in with a safe aerial. Yeah,
and also just the sword with the massive arc is going to hit all the blocks at the same time, so it's going to be able to tear through those
building
walls.
that wall is not as effective in this matchup. You know, it might work by stuffing
the reverse up B here. Yes, there it is, and he's going to take the stock
Robbie
with it.
takes the lead. Robbie takes the lead.
Wow, you know what? This is pretty fast for a
That's
Robbie
another thing
game.
I was noticing. Yeah, 3 stocks are gone already, only 2 minutes. Like, you know what, Robbie, hats off, right? This is pretty fast.
Yeah, like, it's definitely, as you said, applying the pressure to stop MazeBeans from mining.
Yeah.
So that might be one... Oh, yes.
What was that mash, bro? That was some Parkinson's disease mash, bro. That guy just could not...
That was like how you mash it friendly.
Yeah,
like, what is that?
That was that 3 AM versus Rob on quick play. I can't be bothered mash. Like...
Yeah, gonna get the shield out, but, you know, kind of fell out of the combo anyway, so that's gonna be a resource gone for a while, and MazeBeans is hunting for the combo because he realizes there is no shield art. Oh, yeah, the second hit of the up B gonna save Robbie there.
Yeah.
And, oh, wow. He's using the speed to kind of fake out MazeBeans into not crafting the diamond.
Yeah, that's 5 nairs in a row. Can we get 6? No, we can't.
But here's a big combo. Yes, the spike once again. Oh, doesn't reverse it. And
yeah, MazeBeans just... You know what? I said this last time MazeBeans was on the stream. This guy knows his flowcharts. He knows what he knows what his win conditions are. We see it clear as day in this set. All 3 stocks taken. Jab forward air, block gimp. He knows it. He knows it.
Instantly goes for it.
He knows it. It makes, you know, when I last saw him, jam almost all the stocks, dash back F smash on his landings. This guy, he conjures up an idea in his head how he's going to win the game, and he streamlines a clean, efficient game plan. It's what sets him apart from the other Steves in this country, in my opinion. He knows how to turn, just, you know, it's good and all maining a broken character, but knowing how to leverage that into getting, you know, quick, efficient kills makes all the difference, and MazeBeans shows it right here.
Yep, exactly as you say. And we're going to see if Robbie is able to, you know, bring the same kind of pace.
Yeah.
As in the previous game, because, you know, it was working. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
to
god.
catch the side B. I guess it's not really working out for Robbie right now.
He's all over. I've never seen a Steve dominate the air this much. That was a crazy 0 to 80 from MazeBeans, just not giving him a chance to breathe, really.
Yeah, I mean, like with Shulk's distro, oh my goodness, is all over Robbie right now. Robbie doesn't have any kind of agency in this game. No stage presence, but okay, gonna try and slow things down a bit because, you know, MazeBeans was slowly running away with it, so you're gonna have to find your footing here, reset back to neutral, and conjure up a game plan. So
yeah, that was a ruthless advantage state sequence there. Nice dash up smash,
but the shield art in time. Yeah, that's Shulk's cheating factor there, but now it's gonna be gone. You're gonna have to play very safe to avoid all these killing blows.
Yeah. Those Monado arts, man, that's why Shulk is a threat in competitions. You know, just able to give him all these fantastic capacities, like being able to just not die to multi-hits, or have crazy burst, or have crazy kill power. We see it right here. He's threatening with the rage.
Okay, yeah, the downer trying to catch
what is going on?
But okay, they're definitely just trying to scrap in the air here. That's good damage.
Yeah, wow, gets him all the way up to 97.
Okay, there's the F smash. Yeah, it's not the easiest to punish. Could definitely have done an up B there, but not willing to risk it right here, because that would probably be the end of
Yeah.
Robbie's stock, but is in the corner. MazeBeans trying to hunt for it, but Robbie's fighting his way back here. And Shulk in the corner is difficult to deal with. MazeBeans rolls straight through, and that's going to be the up throw.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, he got diamonds on his first stock, and that is massive. Every time Steve dies, his like number of mines until diamond resets. So the fact that he was able to get diamond on this, I don't know what that was. The fact that he's able to get diamond on the first stock is massive for the next stock. It's going to make it so much harder.
Oh, brilliant use of the jump art to be able to prolong the time he was off stage to catch MazeBeans with the minecart. Because not really sure when he's going to throw it out, but you can definitely react to it if you can stay off stage long enough. But MazeBeans is
shield
not
art is
slowing
not
down.
good versus a diamond up tilt. He just
You're almost
keeps
helping Steve combo you better.
Yeah.
We can see Robbie did try to go for Smash Art in game 1. Didn't really work out either, so some of these combos seem to be a bit difficult for Shulk to get out of, and there's the NIL, but doesn't quite connect. But regardless, MazeBeans is keeping up the momentum, keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, we see MazeBeans, he's just dashing at him, not trying to, you know, allow him to reset. He knows Robbie's that slower player, and if you overwhelm Robbie, sometimes he'll get into predictable defensive patterns. MazeBeans knows this, you know, we see the way he's playing, he's detected it, he's snuffed it out, and, you know, he's the favorite to win this game too at this point, because he's got a pretty nice lead.
We can consistently see MazeBeans just trying to force Robbie right into the corner there. A few times just kind of dashing back, letting Robbie land into the corner, or building a wall to force Robbie there. So it definitely seems to be the game plan to try and take the stock here, but Robbie is starting to gain more percent here, but that minecart's going to catch him out in the air. Yeah, MazeBeans getting a lot of hits, you know, in the air-to-air combat here.
You can't shield.
But the diamond does break. So, yeah, MazeBeans realized not able to really get much more because the weapon broke.
But that was a wonderful whiff punish from Robbie.
Yeah.
You know, Robbie, a player sometimes thought to have a bad advantage state, bad punish game, but right there he picked the only option that was going to kill. Great decision making from Robbie.
Yeah, very quick thinking.
Yeah.
Because you can't give up these opportunities to kill Steve. As, you know, that was actually a decently early stock too, so you know, you got to take your stocks as efficiently as possible here. MazeBeans looking to do the same with these openings, but yeah, it's only a few stray hits here, so Robbie is definitely able to pull his way back into this. Jumps over.
He doesn't have many materials. I'm not gonna. I mean, okay, I lied. You just let him mine. Like, when you have that TNT, you need to understand TNT lasts for like 5 seconds. You don't have to respect it that whole time. He just gave him a bar full of materials. His inventory is full now, bro.
Yeah, and because you're immediately going for these anvils and minecarts, you do not want to give Steve iron because he just gains so many movement options and potential stock takers.
He's just covering the air. You see these full hop aerials right now. MazeBeans knows what he needs to do. And Robbie...
Oh, yeah, going to get clipped by that anvil, just barely. And MazeBeans going to take it. I mean,
a clean 2-0 for MazeBeans.
But decently close games as well. Robbie was very competitive in them.
Yeah, Robbie had some nice plays. He kept it competitive. You know, that was nice gameplay because MazeBeans, he is one of the best in this country. So, you know, fair play to him, right?
Yeah.
That would be a very impressive win if he was able to get that. I think I'm going to be on stream now, so I'm not sure. I think I've got to hop off again.
Yeah, I mean, Robbie was just very clinical, especially like with edge guarding. Definitely knew how to deal with minecart back to stage. And yes, that is you. So, once again, he's going off to play on stream. So, a lot of stream presence from Mr. Kendrick Olimar tonight. Oh, stepping up to comms is a wonderful focus miss. Wow, that's like got to be a record for Robbie stream sets. Less than 10 minutes? No way. I wonder how many people in the chat lost channel points from that one.
Quite a few. No one, surely no one put their lovely hard-earned points on. 10 minutes.
Oh,
was his guess. So.
I see. There is
Oh no.
So it's nice that we're bringing in the channel points on Meltdown now.
Yeah, it's good.
I love that. It just depends on how. It'll be a consistent bit of fun.
With stuff like Robbie sets, how long it'll take, that's one of the few ones you can definitely do.
Yeah. I wanted to start like a summoning salt style video of like the history of Robbie AK-47 set length, like any percent wins.
Oh my goodness.
We looked through the VODs. The fastest set we could find of Robbie losing was like a 5-minute or sub 5-minute set against NSDSN back in like 2019.
I assume also, because I know Kendrick Olimar 6-stocked him once, so that's got to have been fast as well.
Even on a 6-stock, it's hard. The only reason the NS set worked so quickly is because there was like 2 Bowser sides, 3 SDs. Like Robbie has to give away like most of the stocks for it to work. There's only so many time skips you can have, and they're very hard to get. I think this is a different beast. This is a different type of set. These two.
Yeah, no, like we've seen.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think we might want to put the how long this one lasts. Like, does it end in 5?
Yeah, this could be very fast because you know they're both very explosive. Zone a bit more of the stage control type, but also is able to turn up the jets in advantage when he gets the hit in. I mean, as we saw previously on the stream as well, Kendrick Olimar. Great advantage state, great combos. Everything is very clinical and well executed.
He must be playing well if he's beating Embo Z, man.
Yeah, so apparently also Embo Z didn't really have the Youngling matchup experience.
But that doesn't mean anything. Come on, like, since is Kendrick Olimar going to play against the best duck hunts in the world? Probably not. Yeah. I think they benefit a bit more from matchup experience. Let's go Kendrick Olimar.
Yeah, I mean, definitely playing hot. Has been playing, I mean, really well the past few tournaments as well, I mean, for a long time. So, you see what he brings to the table against Zone here.
Yeah, he's really like sort of come into his own this year. He's just started just winning every local, beating everyone. The one player he can't really get the number on is our good friend Zone here. So many set wins on Kendrick Olimar.
Yeah, I mean,
recent memory. Oh god, it's very scrappy.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Going for quite committal up smash there in the corner. Gonna get back thrown, but you know, still early on in the set. That was the very first stock, so definitely able to take the stock here with the stage control. Perhaps gonna snuff out Zone's escape option there. Not quite gonna catch the jump. Yeah, there it is. There's the big combo there. Gonna be a double up air, and so that's a lot of damage. How do you get down? The air dodge is burned, and it's gonna get caught out for that. Also burning the double jump.
Yeah,
so that's Zone's advantage state going to work.
Yeah, like so much from just one ill-advised aerial on shield, where like Theo's trying to get the kill. He's gonna get the double arrow into forward air. But Zone is so good at punishing these mistakes, and he forces them. To be honest, like that is a perfect example. If I have to be honest, like Kendrick Olimar. Young kind of feels like he has to throw out reverse to get into neutral or get out of disadvantage, but Zone is just so good at denying that. That dash attack will beat anything that Young Link has to offer. He'll get the stock for it, and has lapped Theo here.
Yeah, I mean, Zone is very good at knowing when their opponent's going to be swinging and getting out of kind of corner situations. Always ready for the burst options, the dash attacks, the rolls. And wow, his base is running away with this first game here. You know, it was looking pretty close throughout the second stock, but now has completely lapped Kendrick Olimar in percent and is threatening to take the stock right now. A brilliant drift with these neutral airs, making sure they're unpunished by drifting as far away as possible. Gonna jump into that up smash. Yeah, that's the gambit there. You know, the 3 hits, so you think you might be able to get out, but you know, the other hit's gonna come through, but still relentless on the pressure, on the chase.
He's finally got back in onto center stage, and he's sort of thrown him back into the blender.
Yeah, that was a big gambit the whole time. You know that Kendrick Olimar really likes his jab mixes from shield. Always likes to, you know, jab 1-2, try and sniff out what you're gonna do. Tried to go for the down air, thinking that Zone's gonna jump, but Zone just stayed patient, held shield, and unfortunately, Kendrick Olimar falls off stage, and you know, you could be easy pickings for a down air in this situation.
It's really interesting watching Kendrick play Zone here, because normally when I'm seeing him thrive, he's sort of controlling the pace of the game. He knows when you're going to swing, he's going to wait for it, and he's going to punish. Here, he's panicking, to be honest. He throws out things very preemptively, sort of guessing, hoping that things will work. And Zone is just, he's had his number at like almost every time in these close quarter situations. And it's going to take some doing for Kendrick to bring this back, because when Zone finds you making a mistake, he punishes it really hard.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the parry, yeah, that's going to get punished because of the neutral air. There's always the threat against Palutena. If you're looking for parries, it might work to your disadvantage because she can throw out that nair as a mix-up between the forward air and back air. Okay, the counter's going to set up a net guard situation. Yeah, that's going to be it. Not able to make it back. Not able to pull out the bomb in time either.
No jump really hurt him there. And any attempt at reversal just seems to be like dismantled, and it's really frustrating for Kendrick here.
Yeah, I mean, look at Zone's game plan. There's a lot of, you know, decently grounded running up and shielding, knowing that he's not going to try to give Kendrick Olimar any kind of opening in the air, especially, but you know, when he does jump, he's making it count, getting these openings, the nair. He's going to tack on quite a bit of percent there.
I love that shield, man. And the dash attack has been just causing so many issues for Kendrick. Not really able to land against it. He bounced off the arrow and he's going to take so much damage for this.
It delayed the hitbox or lengthened it, so it's granted Zone the opening and is, you know, making the most use of it, chasing Kendrick Olimar down. We're back to neutral here, but he's attacking on the percent with these projectiles. The down to upper is finally going to do it. You know, Kendrick Olimar down 87% here, now 100. They have to find his way back into it, and it's just barely going to be able to grab the ledge. And Zone, once again, just looking for those burst options, knows that if you neutral get up, you're still in the corner, so he's covering any opportunity for Kendrick Olimar to retake the stage control hastily, and, you know, that's going to be hit with a back air.
The only way he's going to find himself back in the center stage is if he just gives up the stock, man. If he jumps, he's still in the air, still has to land versus dash attack, and it's been causing him so many issues. And as he said, getting up in the corner, it's really hard to get out. Desperation from Kendrick here.
Yeah, trying to find any opening there. Gets the forwarder into the tech chase, but just barely misses on the conversion. You have to think he was probably able to take the stock there, but now has to play neutral once again against this Palutena, whose game plan is just so good against this young Link. Staying in shield a lot, but knows when to kind of throw out the arrows to stuff out young Link's approach. Okay, that's going to set up. You have to think maybe that could have been a down air tech chase, but not confident in it. Thought about the roll away. The down
smash. You want a down smash there? I know he's been like those opportunities where you just press that button and it gets the stock. Not letting it rip though. Up air is going to take it.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say Zone is decently comfortable in the corner, but it's going to get hit by the up air.
Only 55, that is just one young Link string. He had the opportunity, the whiff grab, but he's not trusting himself. When Zone moves so ambiguously, like Kendrick doesn't even recognize when a mistake has been made.
Exactly, and then you're not able to react in time. And you know, and also mentally, then you got to think, you might be thinking, let the combo get away. And so Zone is kind of running away with it. That down throw, going to get the back air off of it. Yeah, it's going to be...
He ran just cross stage at Tekka. Kendrick just sort of, he froze. He froze up, whiffs a grab, gets down for a back head, shake my hand.
Yeah, sometimes your opponent just has you. They've got you, they know exactly what you're going to do. And, you know, if they've been reading your opportunities at every turn, you're going to be more scared to throw out options there. And I guess that's what happened in the end.
I can relate, man. I've played like five sets of Zone this year, and I don't think I've taken a game. It's not pretty. Sometimes you just get stuck there in the Ultra Zone, as it were.
Yep, and okay, we're stepping up.
Bulbous Michael and MazeBeans.
Yep.
Here we go. Not the matchup you'd expect to see at a Meltdown, not the standard one.
Yeah, definitely not standard, but two very, very good players. So
yeah, Bulby doesn't get the chance to go here that often, and this is Maze's first ever Meltdown. Only turned 18 a couple weeks ago. You wouldn't think of looking at him. Look at little baby. Look at him. Got school to be focusing on. Get your grades. But very, very excited to have him here. Again, you get matchups we don't normally see. For example, winner of this set plays against Zone. And I know Zone lost the last set to MazeBeans and was like, I don't want to lose to that kid. To the point where he's put money on himself winning the next set against MazeBeans.
Right.
This could be where it happens.
Extra motivation, yeah.
I want to see that.
I mean, the drive for these players is insane. They always want to push each other to new heights. So let's see what happens here. I have to imagine start Game & Watch. Steve, I don't know if they'll pull out any interesting picks here.
There's no need to. That's their best characters. I will say Bulby, because he's not as active, doesn't play against Steve that often.
I know he's dropped a couple sets to Steve's. Like he lost to Yuri, the Portuguese Steve that Meltdown ages ago. So like maybe the matchup. I don't know how much knowledge he has on this matchup.
And yeah, they have also just not played against each other as well. So gonna be an experience to play against MazeBeans for the first time. He's just so proficient with this character. So.
Yeah, every Steve plays differently as well. There's always something special.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much room for creativity with the character. I mean, there's always the standard combos, but how they kind of play neutral and set up the walls, what options they slightly prefer more than others, you know, it's all slightly different. And with a character like Steve, most of those options are also going to be good and very, very good. So, you have to see. Yeah, again, with Bulby's probably limited experience, you can bring something to the table here. And it is a best of 3, so you can go to put all your chips on the table immediately and hope it carries you through the set.
Exactly. Bulby is a very disciplined player. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. A lot of game watchers, they do like to press the buttons. They like their run-in theirs, like their up Bs and downers, even when it doesn't necessarily, even when it's not the best option, even when it gets predictable. Bulby doesn't do that as often. It's always with intention, not out of panic.
Yeah, and also like kind of the threat of always being able to throw things out means that your opponent will innately be playing safer against you anyways. So that does give you more openings than you might expect. So you have to look out for that in this upcoming set.
Here we go though, Game Watch Steve. Whoopee. Winner semis, DAT Monday Meltdown number 264. Starting off a small battle for Moonlit Wilderness. This is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, okay, gonna immediately get started here with a big combo. That is 64%. From one up tilt. There it is. And
oh, we might be dead. Okay, you'll recover?
Okay, yeah, I know Game & Watch can stall long enough off stage. Good air drift as well to get around those walls. So MazeBeans is gonna have to get a kind of a bigger opening if he wants to try to set that up, but still, this is very good percent nonetheless. Already threatening to take the stock here, and ooh, not really mashing, probably trying to mash as late as possible to avoid the forwarder spike, as the follow-up, but not able to get it out in time at all, so.
Fine line to hit, and he kind of spawned and just ended up in disadvantage, and he's ended up, back to the same story. He's not really had the chance to play the game here, and MazeBeans has just got so much damage coming out here.
Yeah, the conversions are obviously very clean. The down smash coming out, calling out perhaps a spot dodge. Okay, the uppy is definitely going to help against the Anvil in this matchup, so look out for that. And yeah, I mean, obviously you have to look out for uppy with Game Watch in general, but haven't really seen a lot of the kind of long combos from Game & Watch that you expect to see, because MazeBeans is just not getting hit by the Nair, and that down air going to be a landing mix-up, changing the timing there, the stall and fall, so gonna catch Bulby out there, and okay, string things together here, so maybe getting a foothold in this set, but no, MazeBeans has diamond, so this combo is gonna do more damage.
This is diabolical to watch, I cannot lie. Bulby is not playing on the same level as MazeBeans. Like that, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, he's dissecting.
Yeah, this is not pretty.
Okay, the up tilt setup.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
he knows something about this matchup.
Okay.
He's got a tool that will help him later. Is he just gonna? What is he gonna do with this resource?
Yeah, I mean, like, being down by this much, you kind of just want to gather data here and gain confidence for the next game, because you know already at risk of getting 3-stall. You see if you're gonna pull the trigger on this down B. Oh wow, yes, great recognition. The bomb gonna blow up the TNT instantly.
So if Bulby can, tech it.
No, I mean we're good. That's a checkmate in that scenario.
Yeah, because even if you do tech it, he's just gonna swing the end with F smash, right?
Yeah, I don't believe Game & Watch is one of the characters that can avoid that, because I think there's like one character that can.
Sephiroth, right?
I think yeah, because of the way that the model functions during the tech, but. Yeah, not able to tech that, but I mean, yeah, Bulby did show some knowledge in this matchup, dealing with the TNT, and
it was like kind of close. If you think about how
It was a free stock, but he takes that stock without using the bucket, then hits the bucket, kills at 0. Last stock situation, winnable.
Okay, yeah,
he just didn't get the stock.
Yeah, there's a game plan. There's a world where that was close, I guess, but yeah, we're not in that world, and you know. Okay, well, at least this might already be a better start for Bulby. Okay.
Right.
Basically running into his own TNT, maybe giving himself some rage. Okay, finally, yeah, we're seeing a bit more control and conversions from the side of Bulby. Again, yep, MazeBeans up to 83%. Could be able to threaten the stock soon, but we've seen MazeBeans is not one to give openings freely, so it's going to be difficult to get this killing blow for Bulby. Probably going to have to play neutral for a bit longer to be able to find this stock.
Yeah, it feels... Oh, okay.
Okay, the back end. Going to get stuffed out by the minecart.
Mind.
He definitely had called that out, but just, you know, it doesn't work against minecart. It's just such a good burst option.
It's because he aimed for he hit the cart and not the Steve, and you can't delete the minecart when it's starting up.
Oh, yes, a tech chase. Okay, yeah. Tried to go for the roll here. Only gets punished with the forwarder, not the stock. So, but Bulby, you know, has had the stage control for most of this game. So, great adaptation. Oh my goodness!
Oh, and he's continued this. Okay.
Oh yeah, unfortunately that uppie is, you know, a bit preemptive. Gonna get caught out there. How are you gonna get around this TNT setup? Oh my goodness! Uses the uppie to blow it up. Great recognition there.
Oh, he might die here though.
Okay.
Hey.
No. Yeah, save the jump as well, so he's safe. You know, actually, MazeBeans is realizing that Bulby is waiting as low as possible to get out from that. So employs the footstool, but Bulby had the countermeasure there. Game & Watch's great recovery is going to help him there. Going to have to see if he can tack on a bit more percent before losing his stock, because it's definitely at threat of being lost with those diamond tools.
Yeah, we thought it was like Bulby didn't really know much, but there's clearly some tech he has here.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to see maybe a side B, but going for guaranteed damage instead, and the reflector on the anvil. So yes, he is prepared for this matchup. And after that, you know, dominant game 1 from MazeBeans, Bulby seems to be running away with this one.
It's scary though, because he does have diamond and then another one to beat.
Yeah, how do you get down? Yeah, just barely snaps to ledge, avoiding that dash attack.
This is very scary for Bulby, because if he can get this stock off of MazeBeans, force the diamond to be burned.
Okay, up throw. Is there enough rage here? Okay. Yeah, I was going to do it. I mean, I don't know if rage was even needed there.
Very light character. And MazeBeans sort of setting up everything. He's already got diamond. He's looking for a second one.
Yeah, I mean, the two wide kind of wall definitely works very well against Game & Watch, because you have to imagine Game & Watch able to blow up those kind of single walls decently with the forward air, the back air. But the two wide one, a bit more difficult. Gonna give MazeBeans a lot of time to get these resources that he's using to great effect here to chase Bulby in the air, but he's gonna strike back with the down air on his way down.
Bulby's been very disciplined, and then getting the back air sent off stage, but it's just not enough at the moment.
Okay.
Still keeping Maze in the corner, burning resources, burning that iron. Only one left, but he's very disciplined, staying away out of gimmicks. I feel like you want to break the crafting table there, or like at least when there was only stone. Still fine, so long as he just takes this stock first.
Okay,
and the downer's gonna do it.
Yeah, like Bulby's using up B and downer to great effect. We know that Game & Watch just love those two moves, but as you said, oh my goodness!
So close, man!
And okay, another side B just to reset and to make sure it cannot. The next one could also be a 9. That was so close. But yeah, just very disciplined use of the up B and downer in the correct scenarios to be able to disrupt everything that MazeBeans is going for there. That up smash barely gonna miss, so Bulby's able to tack on more percent.
I feel something coming. I
my
know
goodness.
Bulby is saving something. He's going to be looking for an anvil to reflect. Looking for something to keep MazeBeans in disadvantage. Try and ride this momentum.
Oh, but yeah, the force match, you had to think it was coming. MazeBeans slowly inching his way towards center stage, taking stage away from Bulby and throwing out the F smash, knowing that there's not a lot of space to run around for Bulby. And while this is an 85% deficit, there are diamond tools online and the combos will be devastating, but Bulby still maintaining the stage control, knowing that that's the key to winning this game.
Oh no,
no, that's the big opening.
Careful,
no, that's the low percent,
but it's back again.
Immediately. But okay,
There's no
Stage
iron.
control once again, and there's the up smash finally catching the roll. Actually, the first smash attack really to hit for Bulby on MazeBeans. Finally sniffing out that roll. You know, Bulby wasn't getting a lot from these ledge traps in terms of just big blows. But, you know, Bulby has found maybe a pattern or at least a semi-read on how MazeBeans is getting out from ledge, sniffing the potential fear of being in the corner there.
He did the same up smash at ledge twice in a row. Maybe Maze thought that Bulby showed his hand and he just wouldn't go for it again. But Maze also had no iron, so he doesn't present any threat with minecart at the corner, which means you kind of have to choose one of your regular options. Steves don't like to jump because then they land especially no iron, so they're more likely to just do like neutral get up, gap attack, or in that case roll. And Bulby is taking us to game 3 after a dismantling in game 1.
Yeah, you never think the game 2 would go like that. It was a much longer and slower pace. So yeah, Bulby has definitely slowed things down here, and to his benefit.
It gave him time, even though Maze got maybe like 4, 5 diamonds. He wasn't like Bulby was just playing very disciplined, as we were saying, not getting hit by any of the silly things. He started off with a lead, game watch with a lead, one of the scariest characters in the game. But I think the big thing that Bulby's done is that just this use of up B as an invincible move to beat anything, like beat the minecarts. Not trying to like use that anvil, not trying to back off. He can just do it in place. Just press that button if he reacts, and it's the perfect option to just reset, force an iron to be burned.
Okay, wow, that down smash is going to be able to break that wall instantly, but we've seen Bulby kind of play around that burst range of the minecart and able to snuff out MazeBeans' escape options from it, but okay, gets hit there, but it's only going to be a small hit, and they are scrapping and trading blows right now.
Maze definitely like scrapping.
Oh, the charge up smash just barely not going to be able to get the invincibility out. Ate the up tilt, but you know, still has a very small lead here, but again, Steve with these tools, with the diamond, is going to be able to take the stock instantly. And even going 3 wide with these walls, knowing that the down smash breaks the 2 wide wall, so yeah, maybe not expecting the no tech there, so not following up from that.
Yeah,
the reflection off stage. Wow,
my tool.
That
he's been saving that the whole set. He knows that like he's very trigger happy with the anvils. Oh, Bulby, bulbous.
No. Oh, but I mean, at 130%, it's not the most devastating SD, but yeah, that's the kind of thing where you definitely have your opponent scouted out if you know they're gonna anvil off stage, like that deep. So great recognition.
That could have given him the momentum instead. Bulby is
behind. But he's not slowing down actually. But just barely drops the conversion there, and now that's going to be good percent for MazeBeans. Has him at 67%, and actually with Diamond can start to threaten the stock pretty soon, and now is definitely going to be able to take the stock with the right hit. So Bulby's going to play very careful here because it's only 17% now, 20 onto MazeBeans. Going to have to get some good combos here to even up this percent. But there's the forward smash. You also got to look out for that because, you know, low risk, very high reward for Steve. So. Yeah, it was looking very good for Bulby after that first stock, but the SD into the second stock, and then, you know, MazeBeans seems to be turning up here and finding another gear.
He's been lapped already, man. MazeBeans has everything he could ever want, all the diamonds. Can Bulby bring this back? It's looking a bit dire. He's a little scared, fighting for his life here. It's so much harder when Game Watch is down, trying to punish the minecart, but he didn't space it right, eats a back air for his troubles. It's looking dire here.
Ooh,
let's drop up B to get out. Bulby's been playing disadvantage really well, but it's just not enough. He's not keeping up in terms of damage output.
Yeah, we can see Bulby is throwing out a lot of more preemptive moves because he doesn't want to get caught out by anything Steve is going for. That would have been a really good mix-up, but looks like MazeBeans wasn't even ready for that. The downer into the instant jump after it broke the blocks.
Very good call out from MazeBeans to secure that.
Yeah, he is MazeBeans.
He is MazeBeans. Dropped? No, that's not him. Completely different guy.
Yeah, very, very different people, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, MazeBeans, very well done. Moving on into winners finals.
Yeah,
going to be getting a second zone.
Yeah, MazeBeans always just able to find that next gear and kind of turn it up, even though it's looking very close. probably has you scouted out a bit more than you think, and is able to capitalize on it in key moments. So, yeah, I mean, ran away with it at the end, but great showing from Bulby. Definitely show that he knows this matchup at least to a good degree, with a game plan for a lot of different situations with Steve.
There was a lot of matchup-specific things there.
Yeah.
Like, MazeBeans stopped using TNT at ledge because...
Look at the up B, yeah.
Could up B, could bucket it. It was brilliant. Like, really, like, the Game Watch, Steve Tech was there. The reflected anvil to annihilate MazeBeans' first stock, brilliant. It's just MazeBeans had his number in other aspects of the set. Able to catch him in disadvantage, catch those panicked options. Making Bulby scared is a hard thing to do, but Maze did it. Now we get the set I've been looking forward to. I know Zone has been looking forward to it. As a reminder for the lore here, our boy Zone, not too happy that he lost the last set to MazeBeans. Really thinks he'll win this time. Has put money on himself getting this run back. Lots of money, in fact. I may look at the bets because I'm very interested.
Do you want to? Alright, careful.
How are we doing, Beth? Yeah.
True.
How are we doing? Anything to say to good people?
Asian gang.
So true.
Asia mentioned.
She's been racist all evening, by the way. She's found out that I'm half white, half Asian, and I've been getting.
You
shit
are?
for it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you down.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Half British, half Vietnamese.
We need to kill him.
What?
If VGBC gets struck for this, I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. What's that? Aw, that's cute.
Friend.
Who?
Vocaloid.
Oh, no, you've ruined it.
It's forgiven now. Oh,
You've ruined it. Ah, well. Okay. So, yeah. Zone's got a lot to prove here.
Amen. That's so true.
Yes, winners finals.
Look at that. That's 4-0. And these two players on the other side of the country.
Yeah, but you know what? It seems like decently competitive sets, no sweeps. So, you know, it's been competitive. Zone hoping he's brought more adaptation to the table, more improvement since the last time they played. But MazeBeans just running away with this opening gambit here. 74% unanswered at the moment. That Nair is going to be the pickup. So Zone's going to be able to answer with some more percent of his own. And this is great stage control here. But yeah, okay. Still relentless on the chase here. We've seen Zone is very good at using Palutena's speed and hitboxes to assert his dominance on the stage.
Very dominant start from both players. One player sport. Wait, is he dead?
Oh,
he's
the
dead.
drag down there.
Wow. So yes, Zone spawned at 74%, and then he fired back with an entire stock. This is a very advantage state heavy game here. Big punishes all round.
Yeah, I mean, given the players, that's kind of how you expect things to go. And ooh.
This is very scary for Zone. Small battlefield allows for the block gimps.
Oh, the shield pressure with the platform there, and the second up smash is definitely gonna do it. So, yeah, I mean they've just gone back and forth here.
There's been like 3 neutral wins this entire set. Not a fan for the Finn. Oh,
yeah,
how much damage you
taking
taking
on
here?
the platform is Zone's gonna take 50% for it, but Antra's right back with the down air, not be able to convert off of it. So, okay, they are scrapping, and Zone's gonna come out with the head. That neutral is gonna do a really good job at stuffing out Steve in those scrap situations. Steve goes for a jump that's definitely gonna catch him out.
Zone needs to be very careful with his special usage.
Oh,
are you gonna do it?
Oh,
he
doesn't
teleport
actually
for the block.
Oh yeah, I think because of the positioning
Yeah.
of where Steve is during the throw, it's not gonna be able to collide with the box just yet. But I mean, that was good recognition, regardless.
It's the right idea with the up smash to not get the spacing right. Zone is doing well for so much of the game, but I think what's hurt him in the past is how he pushes his advantage. He's very susceptible to reversals versus like minecart because he's trying to.
Oh yeah, that is so hard to tech because you know by the time you realize you have to tech, it's always too late, and that forward comes out of nowhere.
That's good. That's the way you want to be playing around minecart, not trying to use the explosive flame or the auto reticle. I know Zone has looked at this before. You just try and you hit him. You use your big distrance. Oh,
okay.
This is the difference between MazeBeans and Kendrick Olimar. Like, Kendrick Olimar gets hit by that run-up grab from cross stage. MazeBeans is just ready this time. He has his number in those close court situations. Now has to be very careful here. His zone, 83%. And Maze has diamond. Doesn't have too many resources though. Only 2 iron. But he's going to get a lot of time here. The cross stage F smash.
Yeah, MazeBeans is throwing out a
Brilliant
lot
movement.
of...
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to see some more from the stage control here. MazeBeans, yeah, great mix-up there. Using the blocks to feint going high to be able to get back to stage safely. And now has zone at 124%. And all the stage control, throwing out all these arrows, but zone is not giving him the jump.
If zone just unbound the special button when he was in advantage.
Oh, the up air barely missing. Oh, and the forward smash is going to do it. Just that move is so good in close quarters. Again, low risk, super high reward. You're going to throw it out, catch zone on landing. It's going to be game 1, but I mean, that was very, very close.
MazeBeans is so strong in those last hit scramble situations. That was very close, but he just knew that pulling the trigger on the F smash would do it. It was close. I feel like if Zone had the right reads in advantage, got the punishes that he was looking for on minecart, that would have been a different game. But it was close. It's competitive. There's still hope for him to win that bet.
Yeah, I mean, we saw towards the end of that, MazeBeans was throwing out a lot of short hop arrows to catch Zone in the air, which opened up Zone to be hit by the F smash in the end because he knew didn't want to really jump preemptively. And MazeBeans off to a similar start as the previous game. You know, this is 80-90% now. But are we going to see another repeat? Zone has the stage control now. Are we going to see stage control advantage state all the way to a kill? Oh, the up smash cancel. And yeah, this
back shield pressure isn't staying using the block cancels on a platform.
Oh,
and the brilliant, the up tilt nil up smash, very strong from our friend MazeBeans here. I'm surprised we've gone back to SBF. MazeBeans has been utilizing the benefits of that stage really well. On the stage camping, threatens the block gimps. Has options with the mine with the TNT as well.
Oh yeah, trying to catch MazeBeans landing, but you know, very good play from MazeBeans there. Empty land into a burst option, and wow, yeah, these mix-ups are hard to get around. You know, he's throwing out all these timing mix-ups. The up air is not gonna do it, but is he gonna be able to juggle here? Oh yeah, the threat of the minecart and anvil is gonna deter Zone from following up there. The up smash is gonna take the second stock. This is a 3-1 stock lead here for MazeBeans.
Sigh and a shake of the head from Zone. 2 stocks down. You may be thinking about game 3 already here. MazeBeans has that momentum and he rides it so well. And Zone just hasn't had the right reads in the corner when he's had the advantage, not able to call out the minecarts, not able to call out the landings. It's allowed MazeBeans to stay alive for much longer than, say, Kendrick Olimar was in that previous set. Does find the explosive flame. That's a classic Zone thing. Falling down with the fire. But it's a long, long way to go. What can he do here?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that forwarder is very good at breaking the block, but, you know, MazeBeans was able to get so many materials regardless. Look at all that iron that's on the table.
The nil ladders are crazy from MazeBeans. Overextending, though, the up smash. Can Zone bring this back? They're not trading favorably. A lot of damage. High percent from Zone. And he's doing those cross-stage dashes, but that's reactable.
Oh, once again, the force smash. Zone's lucky it wasn't the diamond, but it's still like 140% now. Wow! Teleports and... Oh my goodness, attack!
What?
Oh, whoa! Wow.
What is this, man?
They are playing around these blocks.
This is not Smash.
Crazy. This is insane.
Some
but
crazy platforming stuff, man.
But like, look at the percent here. The downer's gonna do it. Zone 160%. Needs an opening here. Cannot risk getting hit by anything from MazeBeans, or that's gonna be the end of the game. Can Zone find the opening? Oh, the back air, but thrown it just too late. Gonna get hit by the minecart. And MazeBeans gonna take game 2.
Back air is the anti-reversal move. This should be the move that would not lose to anything. But because he didn't space it right, he traded, and it's so rare for that move to trade. That move is literally invincible at times.
Literally.
And yet it still worked. It's hard to make comebacks against Steve like that when they have diamond. It's like any strong move, any minecart, any back air, any random F smash. So hard for Zone. It was within the realm of possibility though. It's totally doable. It's just needs to stay disciplined in advantage, needs to not panic in the corner.
Needs to have the right read in these scramble situations as well. Maze has had his number there.
Oh, wow, the explosive flame right out the gate is going to attack onto percent. And, okay, so Zone with all the stage control here, and we finally see a change of stage here. We're on Battlefield now, so the top platform is going to give Zone a bit more breathing room in some situations, going to be able to retreat to that top platform.
It feels like Zone's not playing in the right ranges. He's
okay. Yeah, the down air is going to do a good job here. Going to be able to get the down throw and the chase afterwards, catching the jump there. But wow, okay, that up be decently hard to punish. So MazeBeans is going to be able to get away and has all the stage control now. The TNT even on the top platform to deter Zone from going there. So you know, he definitely has a game plan for this stage as well.
Zone's not playing in the right ranges. He's staying too far to be. He's not even playing. He's playing outside of minecart range.
Yeah,
so, like not threatening anything, not baiting anything. So MazeBeans just gets resources. He's getting ever so close to getting diamond here. It's imperative that he takes the stock before Maze gets set up. Reset that cycle. Ended up in the corner though. Dash attack gonna get him some damage.
It's probably a bit stale at this point. But yeah, it's quite uncharacteristic for Zone to be playing out too far outside of the opponent's range. Because, you know, Zone is very good at kind of stuffing out burst options.
Oh, no.
Knowing when they're going to come out. Brilliant mix-up there. Dashes to bait. The spot dodge, able to get that back air as the punish.
But I have to say, it's a little too slow. He gave Maze that time. I think Maze will be happy with that trade. Stock for diamond. Look what he does. Evened up already. MazeBeans is winning despite the 1.4% deficit. Because look at that damage that's going to come out.
Yeah.
Flopping and still doing 41%. It does not end, man.
Yo, the backboard combo there with the wall. It would attack a bit more percent.
He read that.
And the read. Oh, what a read there. You know, Zone loves to go for those teleport cancels sometimes. A bit too trigger happy there. But Zone barely escapes. Counting his lucky stars for that one. And okay,
that's
once
block
again
as well. There's so much shield pressure. There was no window for Zone to get out there.
Oh, what a setup!
The minecart even. Oh my God, MazeBeans running away with this. Got so much. Got diamond. Actually, it's burnt. He's on the on the stone tools now.
Okay,
for
yeah.
The axe.
Tries to punish it, but it's so hard to hit that up B. And
Zone needs to up the tempo here. Strike while the iron is hot. He does have 2 iron there. Has to burn it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, the percent's climbing here. Zone able to get that backer. And oh, the up smash. Oh, the weak hit. That's not
I mean, it's got to be weak if it's that high up. But still, right read. Nearly got up smash. Nearly lost the stock there and then. Could have been over.
Zone is to play so careful in the corner with all these traps being thrown out here. The anvils, the mine carts, anything, you know, with diamond could be the stock, very early stock, but it could be the case. The down smash is going to do it.
The F smash.
Oh, MazeBeans in the corner is so scary. Just waiting for Zone to pick an option there. Zone does not give him the jump that MazeBeans has been looking for a lot of this set.
Can he get the stock here? Just holding on. Getting the dash attack is going to take the last stock situation. There's a little bit of iron, but diamond is out. Very scary for Zone here.
How do you
get around avoid the scraps? He's scrapping too much.
Okay, you're going to have to try and deter MazeBeans from getting more materials, but still, this is dangerous with even just a bit of iron and the diamond tools. How do you get around this? Going to teleport to the other side of the stage to avoid the threat of the TNT completely. Ooh, okay, managed to get the nair in that scramble. So vital there.
Oh, no. Say it.
Oh,
it's
no. So. Is that it? Yeah. That minecart going to catch Zone out there.
Individual mistakes when cost Zone so much. Playing well for a lot of it, but Maze held his own, just stayed ahead and got the most out of his hits. Just played very well.
And yeah, again, Zone maybe not playing at the best range to kind of threaten Steve, but also be able to react to those burst options. And you're playing a bit too far away.
He was playing in the range you play at when Steve has gold minecart and it's the burst covers like half the screen. There was no gold there and he's still like staying so far away, not exerting any pressure.
Yeah, that's kind of like what happens when you might not have the most confidence, like especially after the first game and a half. You might lose some confidence given how the game's coming out on the losing end of those. So, MazeBeans looked in control for almost the entire set. That was a 3-0. But Zone gonna have to look to come back stronger next time. He could even be in Grands. Zone no stranger to being there. But I'm gonna have to wait to see who he has to play to have that chance at the run back.
There's a lot of sets waiting. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Trash has made a run. Kendrick Olimar defeated.
Oh wow.
Trash is really good, but
He's like Brighton, but he doesn't really travel that much.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tekka was talking
Slapped
about
on him.
that matchup being a pain.
When he does travel, he's
Who did he drop to losers to? Who's he? He lost. He lost to Kendrick Olimar in winners.
and then beat Kendrick on the
Yeah. Then goes through Backpack TV, Aqua, JR, Robbie, and then gets the run back on Mr. Olimar. And he's going to be waiting on the winner of Bulby versus MazeBeans, which could be a while. Bulby is a game up. Embo.
Oh yeah,
set.
Game & Watch Duck Hunt. You have to imagine how that would go. I mean, I imagine quite slow on both sides. But I mean, we've seen Robbie sets are supposed to be slow, but his set with MazeBeans was very fast. But still competitive, so that you never know.
That was a competitive winners finals as well.
That was very competitive.
That was a 3-0 but close though. Hello, Fran.
I thought it was alright.
Yep. Yo.
Have you got nothing to say to chat?
We've all got glasses.
I mean, we have been
Yeah.
talking.
Wow.
Chad.
Him.
Not him, but we've all got glasses.
That guy needs some specs.
Oh yeah, do you have glasses? I have a pair of like my normal glasses. If you want to wear those,
Do those glasses have like proper lenses in?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay.
He actually needs
Because I cannot see without any of it.
Mine are UV glasses.
UV? Why?
Do you need that in this country?
I've been staring too much at the sun.
Wait,
but
no,
that's
that's not
not
UV.
UV.
That's not UV.
You've got gamer glasses, mate.
No, I've got fake glasses.
Okay.
No, but I think the gamer glasses have like a yellow tinge or something, right?
just
Oh.
for aesthetic.
Okay. I mean, you would maybe need the UV glasses in like Singapore or something, but not here. The sun's out for like 2% of the day.
Embo Z out at fifth place, losing to Bulby there. That's a surprising one.
Yeah, but I mean, Bulby has been playing pretty on point today as well. Very competitive with MazeBeans, so.
Yeah, good stuff from the lad. Again, that Duck Hunt got top 16 at a major like 2 weeks ago, and he can't crack top 4. Meltdown strongest region. I say that we're getting run over by someone who's nearly a child, Jack, from Scotland.
I mean, the entire country gets their show run by,
Yeah.
we've 15-year-olds or whatever. So
we've got Invasion coming up on the weekend. They're doing a little regional cruise thing. The only issue is it's 3v3. So like I think London overall better than Scotland. However, their top 3 of like Kerbo, MazeBeans, Kerbo, and Octave, I guess, is very strong. Better than our top 3 of
I think
streets.
London just
That's not
very
Scotland's.
dense in terms of like mid-high level players. So
Yeah, so we've got the good average. Just like the peaks aren't as high, which means we don't do as well in a 3v3 format. Also, a little call out. None of our top players want to do the cruise. Like there's like Streaks and Zone, they're both there. Can't be bothered to enter cruise. Don't want to represent their regional London. They just want to grind mining matches or something. Don't want to show any regional pride. So it's going to be like Tekka's around, Scores around, pretty good. Could be better. And then like one of me, Matt, Robbie, which is like that's not ideal,
That's like mid.
Yeah, exactly. He goes.
Even
I know.
but focus at majors goes crazy. So
Yeah. Why don't you step in a Invasion? You should be in the crew battle, Beth.
no, I think well, me and Chuan aren't going, but we should have done Singapore. That'd be just kind of funny and
That would have been sick. Why aren't you going? Hello, Manny.
I gotta study for my exams and do my
You're good.
freaking dissertation.
Complaining about your course today.
That's why I'm not going Invasion. That's why I'm not going Invasion. I got work to do.
they played.
Wow.
Number 64.
That is actually crazy.
Trash has.
I have. Wow.
Trash has as the set count man. Shouts to Captain JJ. Here we go. Oh my god. K. Rool versus Game Watcher. It can't be the one for our good crocodile friend.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like this is a matchup that you used to see a lot in, I think, Australia.
Oh yeah, this is the Ben Gold versus Extra.
Yeah. I remember watching that before COVID, but anyways, yeah, Bulby off to a small lead here, as we kind of expect, but Trash does have the stage control here and is able to threaten the stocks decently early on this light Game & Watch with the kill power of K-Rool. So it's all about finding the right opening here.
It is the heavy factor, but it does get nullified if you just don't get to play the game.
Yeah,
like,
and here
Bulby's
he
gonna
is.
do this, man. I suppose you have Nair to get through the up air, but it's not the best. You're still just gonna struggle to get back into center stage.
Yeah, oh wow, the down air. So gonna be able to take the stock, and yeah, I mean, that's one of the things you have to look out for. Trash not expecting that down air to kind of beat out his option there, but you know, still has Bulby at a kill percent here. So, and that up smash is gonna call him out in the air. What a call out.
Trash has those, man. He has a fair bit of Game Watch practice because of our good friend Still.
Oh, the down air!
God,
Not
he's dead!
dead. Oh
He's
my
dead!
goodness!
He's insane!
What an early stock for Trash! Oh, he's so good at that. Like, back-to-back callouts. The up smash and then that down air. Brilliant conversion. There's a side B! No way!
It's not fair, man!
What is this? The stocks are flying off the shelves.
This is not deserved. There was no read. There was no outplay. He just rolled the dice.
True Game & Watch player. I mean, we've seen Bulby is very disciplined, but, you know, sometimes doesn't hesitate to throw those kinds of options out. You know, your character has those tools. You can't hesitate to use those. And this ledge trap is one of the problems in this matchup here that Chef is going to be very difficult to get around for K-Rool, but is able to do so and just finding footing here on the stage.
And even if you do get out of the corner, you're still trying to land on top of Game Watch with a platform beneath him, just ready to pull that up B trigger. Oh yeah, get
okay,
that.
Who heals?
Get your 5 a day.
Oh, hey, Trash has got 2 out of the 3, so, you know, that's going to be a win for him.
It's even, low-key. It's over, it's over, it's so over.
Oh, okay, just barely avoids that, and can you avoid the hit?
Oh
no
my
way!
God.
The Nair tearing through the entire up smash, not breaking the belly armor, but you have to be careful here because the next Nair he throws out, it could break his armor there, and that would be the end of it. So
there are cracks in it, man.
That's wait for it to heal. No way! The tech at 200.
Can he live? It's even. It's winnable. It's so doable.
Dangerously throwing out this Nair.
Oh, it's over. It's so
okay,
over.
The up B at 200%. Can Trash find his way through the forward air? He's going to open up Bulby here. Okay, the jab. Go in the combo! Into the up smash. It doesn't do it. That was such a great conversion. But can he do it?
Oh, it's over. It's not over.
It's his last hit. The up air's not going to do it. Oh, the up B's going to take the stock. No way. That would have been such an insane kill if he got that. The jab into the crown to the up smash. It was such a clean conversion. Game & Watch needs to be lighter. I know Game & Watch is light, but he needs to be even lighter.
It's not fair, man. You saw that second stock, it got it. And then he nearly got it. He nearly got it. Are you off? Bye. Hey, don't fuck it up, mate. Come on. All right. Oh, wow. Anyway, as I was saying, fuck that. God, hate him.
But you know, that might have struck some fear into Bulby here, so let's see if Trash can kind of capitalize on that. But you know, Bulby, always disciplined and calm, is able to get this Nair train going, but 40%, basically going to even up the percentage here.
Trash has to be very careful with his landings. It feels so hard to get back down to the ground without getting up bead. There's like no space left for him to land in. If he tries to land on stage with an aerial, he's just gonna get up bead.
Yeah, but you know, Trash has made really good. Oh my god, the shield damage from that down smash. Trash has made very good use of the dash attack to pressure the landing as a Game & Watch, which, I mean, it has armor, so that's partially why it's particularly effective. Once again, gets caught out with that downer, trying to land the up air to catch, but you know, lose the stock there. Very similar to Game 1.
Oh, no. Does it
How do you get around this once again? Not best conversion off the chef, but yeah, that's going to lead to Trash gain the stage control here. Oh my goodness.
What is this dynamic?
Okay, yeah, Bulby very patient there, knows that, you know, the neutral B inhale is very powerful.
Oh no, don't get there.
Oh, the platform extension, that's going to be a lot of damage. The Trash is going to need to find this kill. Because, I mean, 80% definitely threatening to, but Bulby has not given him the correct openings. But there it is, the up air. So, yeah, that's the one kind of... If Game & Watch is using that up B to try and escape pressure, that's going to put them above you. That up air is going to kill very early if you can catch the Game & Watch, but, you know, has not been able to so far until that moment. But the forward air tearing through the entire shaft.
It's nice. It's really good that Trash has established that you can punish the landings with up air. It puts just a little bit of doubt in Bulby's mind. Not going to press the up B too often, because if it goes wrong, he risks dying. Maybe not now, but it's coming. But he's not doing it consistently. He's still getting a lot of stage control from it.
Yeah, Trash has done a really good job of using this forward air in a way that doesn't really interact with when Bulby's pulling up shield. To get, you know, kind of these openings. That forward air, okay, that one's going to get punished. But yeah, it's that kind of forward air with good use of the platforms as well. But that up B, Bulby's going to be able to take the stock once again.
It's tough.
Oh. Yeah, how do you get around this? Yeah, I mean, when that up B is just going through the nair, that's tough.
It felt like that second stock from last game was a thing of magic, just a brilliance. But he's not been able to find some things like that consistently. Bulby's been playing a bit more disciplined at this point. He's not panicking, and he's really just rode this momentum. Trash
oh yeah, that dash tag.
No way, man!
Oh,
I was gonna say.
okay.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Trash has been getting a lot of openings with that dash tag. Oh my goodness! Oh, had kind of, I guess, a slight read there, but doesn't quite work out. Bulby not going for the F touch, had to jab, so he's gonna lose the stage control because Trash was able to get the reversal. How do you get around this? Doesn't pull the trigger on the up air because it has lost to the down air previously based on timing. And unfortunately, that back air, okay, barely going to survive here. But how do you get back to stage and back into neutral here? Bulby has all the stage control.
These downers have just been hitting so consistently.
Okay, there's the F tilt, but it's not going to kill.
Not enough.
Okay, how do you do this? Once again, the up B and the threat of the down air. Trash did not pull the trigger there, but caught the landing with the dash tag once again. That's been one of Trash's go-tos for opening up Bulby. And, wow, 183%. We saw Trash almost make it a huge comeback in the previous game. Can he replicate that here? He's going to have to get off the ledge first. Yeah, what do you do here? Okay, that's what you do.
Down air, yeah.
Okay, oh, that crowd's just barely going to miss. Oh, yeah.
Just did nothing.
Yeah, and got caught out. Perhaps like a button got caught out just before that forward air, like, initial hit. So it was expecting to be able to, like, continue his action, but unfortunately just falls into the explosion. That's going to be it. 2-0 for Bulby. I mean, still thinking about that game 1.
Should have been him, man. It should be game 3.
He
had that. But yeah, there were like moments of brilliance from Trash. It's just not able to. You need to be like consistently brilliant in a matchup like that. My God.
The world is cruel sometimes, but you just gotta have to roll with it. Still, very good fourth from Trash. Bulby moves on to losers finals to play Zone.
Ooh,
both of them looking to get run backs on MazeBeans in grand finals. So. Yeah, best of 5.
Very excited.
See who has that honor.
This is a classic matchup, man. This is like pre-COVID Waste Smash Grand Finals. They've been playing for years since Smash 4. Meltdowns back. Yeah, it's the good old days. I don't know if they play recently though. It's been a while. Well, he's not at Meltdown that often. Zone. Not lazy. He just doesn't like traveling out of London. Doesn't like competing in that sense.
Yeah, I mean sometimes travel can be quite tough, especially with, you know, how the rail is right now.
Yeah, man. I mean,
There are no strikes this month, are there?
Nah. Yeah, it's really good. Like, pretty much all the the first like 4 or 5 front runners that we ran, there was like some form of like national rail or TFL strike affecting things. Always a nuisance, but I think that's.
They always seem to know when front runners is on.
I know. I have a feeling that my hunch, my conspiracy theory, Nintendo isn't work with the trade unions, setting they're setting the strikes on front runners days. Oh, sorry. Wait, why am I set apology? That's your fault. Get in there. Go on then. Oh, good. Go away. I mean.
Oh my god. Okay, dude. What was I hope the mic didn't pick that up.
See, it's all fun and games until VGBC gets struck down for racism.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah. Both of these players, by the way, they take ages to start their sets.
Oh, come on.
Bulby's just having a think. Zone's always like going to the loo. Bulby's thinking, what music am I gonna play?
Oh, you're both
I think
a big music person, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I think, like 8-bit arrangements or something along those lines.
Check it out, man.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, go to PS2.
You think of your favorite VGM songs. You think of your favorite games. Bulby's probably got a remix of that song in that sound font. Very good stuff.
Okay,
Smiles and Tears, 4-side.
Oh wow, 100k subs.
Go. And he still finds time for us. Love that for him.
Okay, here we go.
It's the 5 set now. It's gonna be it's a slower one. See, they haven't played that much. I see 5 sets.
2022 September is the last time.
And Bulby got the last one. But before that, fair game 2021. Well, they don't play that as often these days. But you'd think there's still a lot of like matchup history they know about. Zone knows what to do against Game & Watching. He knows the general game plan. Bulby knows the mix-ups he has. There's very little you can do against that down tilt if Zone is timing things right, and he's got it right like 4 times in a row. This time Bulby waiting, Zone pulling the trigger too early.
It's a time where if you know it, you definitely know it. You're gonna get a lot of benefit from it. And yeah, I mean, you know, back when this was a decently common matchup in 2019, people said that Palu was one of the characters that does very well in this matchup. But yeah, I mean, we don't really see this as often now, but yeah, I mean, let's see, because Palutena definitely has the tools to kind of space aerials on Game & Watch without the threat of up B. Able to kill Game & Watch decently early, and we saw the down tilts at ledge is also a very good tool. Okay, and Nair's going to clip, and went decently low enough to kind of deter Zone from trying to throw it out again.
Bulby's very tricky with that, using lovely, brilliant, gets himself out of the corner with tricky air dodge play, and then takes it to the fullest, gets the stock off, gets back in the corner.
Trusted was staying at the roll distance as he likes to do, but maybe thought another option was coming out, so didn't get the grab in. Because that back throw is such a potent tool here. What is he going to go for? Bulby is so patient off the ledge, and that, you know, animations off the ledge from Game & Watch, very difficult to notice as compared to others, so you're not going to be able to react as easily to those. So it helped Bulby kind of get out of that, but Zone took the stock nonetheless, and is starting to build more percent here.
And it's we know Zone. He loves his reactionary ledge trap, stand in the roll distance, dash attack on reaction. That doesn't work as well when the ledge animation is that ambiguous. There is a tell, you can look at his nose, but it's been a while. Maybe Zone's not catching up, he's not being as observant, hasn't seen it in a while.
Oh, very preemptive, but the get up attack not thrown out, but oh, the down smash read on the roll, but that forward smash not going to do it there, and the explosive flame is going to take the stock. Zone really loves that in certain situations when getting back from the corner.
What can Bulby do? Can he take this advantage to the fullest? Gets the chef.
Oh,
get the down
yeah,
tilt,
okay.
The slight drift back. Still follows up. There's no escape. Not getting the down
very
smash
late on the down smash. Maybe expected, you know, kind of Zone to hold down and go just past the ledge. Doesn't quite work out. It's going to have to work a bit more to get this kill. Because if Zone plays it right, it's not going to be giving Bulby the correct openings to threaten his stock. But that close quarters, that up smash is going to be very powerful and scary. Oh, misinput there. And, you know, was it a high percent? But again, if you're making Game & Watch come to you to try and look for that kill, you're going to be able to tack on a decent amount of percent if you play your cards right. Or that Explosive Flame just barely going to catch Bulby on the platform there. And once again, great use of specials, but that bucket has been filled, I believe, by the auto reticle only, so probably not going to do too much.
Oh, you got it? You good? You good?
Right.
Take it.
Good.
Don't use your keys.
Yeah, there's an Explosive Flame. Again, the bucket, yeah, not doing too much, but going to relieve some corner pressure there. But goes for that dash attack a bit hastily, and Zone is always looking for those options.
It's hard. You're playing very disciplined, doesn't want to get reversaled, but it means Bulby is back in the game.
Yeah, we can see Zone is really just playing keep away here. Teleporting to the other side of the stage, if he feels that he's being pressured a bit too much, being backed into the corner, into an unfavorable position there. So Bulby has his work cut out for him to try and find this opening here.
He knows he wants a landing neutral, a landing fair or a landing back air, and he's going to keep fretting that. And it's on Bulby to deal with it.
Ooh, the commitment there on the dash attack. Oh my goodness, the down air spike! Oh, to hit the teleport. Zone overcommitted just slightly on a dash attack on a ledge trap. Not even that much of an overcommitment, but Bulby was able to take the stage control and get the downer off of just that.
It's very good to see Zone die for that, by the way. He does that versus everyone. We've seen him do it. A lot of the time it does work. He gets the sneaky explosive flame to cheese out a game. But it severely limits the mix-ups he has. He had to do it at that explicit timing. Bulby knows the timing, and he got the perfect punish for it to take the game.
Especially at that distance, you can actually react to audio cues there to be able to get a downer if your downer is fast enough.
Wait, what do you react to? Is it like when she says whoa?
Yeah, the startup. Because I mean, if she's closer, she grabs the ledge slightly faster. But if it's like a full distance up B, you are able to, I guess it's more easily reactable there.
Yeah, there was literally one timing that she could do that, and that was covered. And Zone knows that's like a kind of silly thing for him to do, but he gets away with it against most players. Bulby knows there's matchup, man. There's years of matchup knowledge between the two.
Yeah, I mean, played a lot back in 2019, so this is a matchup you had to know. I mean, still do, but Palutena was everywhere back then.
This was the Palu, the Game & Watch. Well, one of the Palus. But the London Palu.
Yep.
But Zone must be... He can tilt. When he has leads like that get thrown away because of like an unforced error, a lot of players will get their own head.
Yeah, especially against like Game & Watch, right?
Yeah.
Like if things start to slip, it's just going to snowball. But Zone... Head is still in the game here, takes that first stock with the back air. You know, game plan hasn't deviated much from what it has been. Just sticking to playing outside of Game & Watch with these big disjoints or, you know, well-spaced aerials. Okay. Oh, doesn't convert off the first neutral air, and Bulby reverses the situation. Yeah. That's... You know, you got to get as much percent as you can from the hits you can because... You know, Game & Watch has a lot of kill moves there. The downer is one of them, not going to do it just yet, but at 140%, even that F-tilt by the ledge will do it. So Zone's got to be careful here.
What did he mean to do that? Judge that. Oh well.
Oh yeah, teleports, yeah, didn't really pull the trigger earlier, but finally Bulby believed he was going to go to ledge, but there, the dash attack is going to take it. The missed tech into the jab with the push off. You have to think maybe a dash attack could have been on the cards there as a better follow-up, but regardless, Zone is in control here. This is a decent lead here, and it's going to be able to get a lot from this ledge play, but Bulby, brilliant timing mixed up there.
The dynamic changes so much when Zone just can't react, do his Ultra Zone stuff. He's like very preemptive about things, trying to up smash, trying to catch like ledge hang, trying to catch
Oh,
a jump.
the F tilt, the first time we've seen it, but a decent edge guarding ledge trapping tool because, you know, you can't really clank with that move very well. Okay, the forward throw, got building percent here and there. We're going to see a back throw here. Bulby is not given Zone the roll once. Knows that that will be the end of his stock at this percent, so avoiding that option as much as possible. Okay, and there's the dash attack. Yeah, similarly, Zone avoiding most of Bulby's ledge traps here because of the mobility of Palutena, especially that teleport. Okay, that up air barely gonna catch.
That's such you can see the experience there. Like Zone gets the down throw, Bulby knows he can up B. Zone knows that Bulby can up B and just waits.
Okay, once again, yep. That down tilt. Again, you do have to time it to a certain degree, but it is decently lenient. So very good in this matchup there. That, you know, teleport cancel on the counter, so Zone is pulling out all the tricks here, and Bulby, knowing Zone likes to go for that explosive flame, pulls up the bucket.
How much does that do though?
Yeah,
I
don't know if a final hit was absorbed or not.
It's ready to go, but doesn't do enough.
Okay, it was not, but still
take his hit,
gains Bulby the stage control here and the ledge trap, so gonna be able to threaten the stock here.
Sure, maybe not at this stage, only if he unlocks that avatar state. Not too many moves will kill here. I suppose back air is approaching the range. Down smash, his smash attack's going to do it. But
wow, yes, the dash attack. Palutena is privileged.
Oh, brilliant walk-up grab.
Okay.
Can he get a read? Not getting the back air. Higher B, nair clipping. All to play for here.
Oh, the brilliant run through up smash. Yeah, it's one of those things where... Oh my goodness! The single hit of Explosive Flame, but Game Watch's recovery is very good, but forces him to get hit by that down tilt. There was no timing mix-up he could have gone for there, and that's going to do it. Catching the air dodge, down tilt forward air, barely going to take the stock, but taking the stock nonetheless. Zone answers back, and I mean, you know, Zone was in control most of game one, takes game two, so you have to think the momentum is definitely in his favor right now, but very competitive game, so Bulby can definitely swing this back. We saw in the earlier set he had with MazeBeans. Got demolished game one and answered back with a game-winning game two, so definitely resistant to gains in momentum for the opposing player.
Yeah, he is a player that gets better with time. More time to download. But then you can tell they know these interactions. They know what happens. It's just who's playing him right, who gets the right decisions.
Yeah. And once again, Bulby getting a lot of this from the corner actually. Zone not being able to get the ledge trap, being a bit more hesitant to throw out perhaps some ledge trapping options because the preemptive moves that you mentioned before on ledge trap weren't really working out that well, especially the up smash. But yeah, Bulby off to a decent start here. The down smash not hitting the teleport. Looks like it could have, but maybe the up B from not from below. You don't have those two-frame animations.
Couldn't get two frames and didn't get hit before she grabbed ledge out of the walk. Nice. Bulby, really good drift away to avoid the dash attack landing. So many players just get clipped by that and don't escape the blender.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're seeing the best spacing for the chef. Ledge trap there was a bit too close that time, so didn't really threaten the Zone on ledge that as well as it could have just there. So Zone now has the stage control. Looking to take that stop once again. The down throw back air. He's going to keep throwing it out even if it's not connecting because we know that Zone might pull the trigger on a read on an air dodge or jump afterwards later in this set.
Zone doesn't have the tells at ledge. Not getting enough from these ledge situations. I suppose Bulby isn't as well, but he's got this conditioning down, locked down. So many just landing grabs.
Oh,
knowing Zone is very scared of up back airs, up smashes, trying to shield a lot. But eventually you're gonna take so much tick damage from throws that a shield poke from there will kill the 170.
Yeah, and how do you're gonna have to take the stock decently quickly because, you know, big commitments like that could be punished heavily. We know Game & Watch has a great punish game with that nair, but instead it is Zone getting that down tilt forward air once again. The down tilt, the MVP for Zone, against Bulby here because of being able to hit that up B. And he's going to be able to get more % on the board here.
Nice. Back air to catch the land, catch the get up.
Yeah, once again, Bulby is stuck here at the ledge. Delays it very slightly, so is able to get out of the corner, gets the get up attack there. But it's still kind of pressured in the corner. You know, Zone kind of holding center stage. But wow, brilliant drag down neutral air into the grab.
These up airs coming out applying a lot of pressure to Zone. Still able to get out into the corner and willing to play that neutral facing backwards, threatening the landing aerials. It's fine.
Okay.
He's willing to give up space in this situation, but Bulby knows that he's going to overshoot. He's going to start coming at him. It's a very interesting dynamic.
Oh yeah, that dash is actually very good because it will clip Palutena sometimes trying to go for that retreating back air because of how low it goes, and the back air not actually invincible for the entire character model, just kind of the shield, so the mid to upper part of Palutena's body. That down air is going to take it to retaliate. And yeah, that's one of the things you have to look out for. I mean, Zone has been, but Bulby, again, disciplined in when he chooses to throw that out. But once again, down to 4 there, not going to do it. So Bulby is another lease in life here. Yeah, very low to try and avoid it with the timing mix-up. Once again, the dash attack going to catch, but Palutena has a really good dash attack of her own. Zone is even it up here and is going for the teleport cancels, trying to stir some confidence in himself. Oh yeah, they're kind of like trading like the hits that they don't expect to land. So they're not really able to get the big conversions.
It's worked out in Bulby's favor though, and he's willing to sit on this lead, make Zone come to him.
Yeah, Zone really throwing out these forward airs, but gets the pivot grab there.
Back for nothing though.
Yeah, but it is stage control that's very useful here. We know Zone is very good at it.
Bulby's up the tempo, and I'm not sure why. He's going in a lot, and Zone's ready for it. They're both a lot more aggressive than I'm expecting here in these situations. Maybe the pressure's getting to them.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, like, you don't want Zone to necessarily gain momentum from the stage control, so that might be why Bulby is fighting it. We can see that that's exactly what Zone wants, because look, Zone has taken the lead here. Okay, Bulby's going to answer right back here with these up airs, but Zone retreating to safety. You know, as long as you avoid kind of that down smash from Game & Watch, you're not at threat of losing your stock yet, but still have to play very careful here because you want to maintain the stage control. Bulby's going to sneak in the back air. How does Zone get around the chef? Wow, brilliant fake out there with the dash and dash out back to get the dash grab. And as you said, it's just a bit of damage here and there. And also, the more you grab your opponent sitting in shit, oh, the down smash, yeah, that's going to do it, the sour hit. But you got to imagine the strong hit would have also led to a kill. But landing those grabs, even though you're not getting the kill, you're just getting a bit of percent here and there, you're also opening up your opponent more. You're telling them that, you know, I know you're going to sit in shield, so, you know, I have a handle on what you're going to do, and your opponent's going to avoid that option a bit more just because they don't want to get caught by you at all. They don't want to let you tack on more percent. And so, further down the line, you're going to be able to sniff out jumps, rolls out of that shield.
Exactly. Bulby is playing that game very, very well. Exploiting the advantage he gets from the throw, even if it's not an outright kill compared to like a down smash or an up smash, and then just make the most out of it. Zone was a little frustrated that he lost that game. Has to hold his nerve. Has to win this war of attrition if he's gonna take the set against Bulby. Win game 5, get the run back against MazeBeans. Would mean a lot for him, even if it's just a local.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a local, but this is like, you know, the top 8 here is really, really high level. So
and stacked as a typical regional man.
Exactly. Yeah, we're sticking to the same stage here. I mean, we've seen it work out decently from both these characters, so, you know, they're sticking to their guns. Okay, that explosive flame gonna get absorbed. We've seen it, you know, good for damage. But Bulby's mainly using that to just get around the explosive flame without having to expend the air dodge. And we can see the chair here. Quiet. Oh, massive commitment there. Is he going to be able to get out? Yeah, has that bucket as an option to kind of make up for the missed read there with the down air. Goes for the chair finally, but without the correct hits of neutral Bs covering him. That's going to get back thrown, and Zone's going to take that stock. We haven't seen the, that back throw has been decently useful, but, in those tight moments there in the previous games, was not able to find it. We can see Zone is able to find more of those down airs. Well, down air from Bulby. Taking that once again. Zone tried to call it out, but, I mean, timing was slightly off.
Timing is everything here. Even if you got the right read, then get the right timing, you get popped for it. The same thing with how Bulby lost the first stock. He knew Zone was going to regular get up, tried to F tilt to cover it, and Zone just got the timing right and got the back throw immediately, man.
Yeah, there's
2 steps to it.
This game is a game of timings. You can see, I guess the final hit of neutral, there's going to be a good combo here. That is 50% on the board for Bulby. What can you do to find the openings here? Yeah, forward air has been, has seen some fair use. And definitely has its uses here. You can see that back air is going to sneak its way in. Bulby wants to get the ledge trap, tries to get the down smash, just barely misses. And Bulby wants Zone to scrap with him, but Zone is trying his hardest to avoid those situations. Just the run-up grab here, the back air is barely going to whiff. Tried to go for a tomahawk grab there, but the uppie is going to stuff it out regardless of whether you hit the shield or not because of how fast it is.
Dash attack out the corner, belligerent option, but Bulby positioned himself kind of poorly for it. And now he's ceded all advantage. It felt like he was his stock to take first. And now he's put himself into that awful spot off stage. And this down tilt forward air vortex just sort of keeps going on. Even if you get to the corner, then have to get out.
Oh, the explosive flame. Yes. Zone has not done that for a while. He is known for that, but sometimes if you just keep it in the back pocket for a bit, your opponent might be looking out for too much of the other options you have been throwing out. So Zone able to sneak that in there. Sitting at 175% here. How much percent can he get? Well, 3% it is. Bulby able to take that stock with the F tilt across stage. Yeah, once again, Zone staying in that position there. Gets the F tilt to combat the aerial from ledge. We haven't really seen that one so far, but we know that Zone is always looking out for those kinds of options. Oh my goodness! What? Just out of nowhere, gets the down throw side B. That's gonna be it. We thought, there's a lot of neutral still to be played here, a lot of interactions to go, but out of nowhere, just down throw side B from the corner, and that's just gonna do it. Bulby takes 3-1. It's gonna get us run back on MazeBeans.
I would be fuming. I looked away. I assumed, you know what? Zone's got Bulby in the corner. He's just gonna take his time. He's gonna down tilt forward, do the rinse repeat, all that. I looked away. Bulby gets it down for a 9 and right there, man. Diabolical stuff. Cheater behavior.
Robbery has been committed on this stream quite a few times tonight. But we hadn't seen that one so far. We finally do at the end of Losers Finals, so it is not Zone, but Bulby getting their run back here in Grand Finals.
I'm excited for it. That Bulby showed he knew what he was doing in the matchup back at winner semis. Did go to game 3. Could definitely take a set. It remains to be seen. Maze though would love to take this dub quickly. Gets to go home. I don't even know what he's doing. Is he like staying the night? Is he going back to Scotland tonight?
How long would that take? It is 10:30 now.
Yeah. Is he staying with Solid? I don't know what he's doing. I'm curious. Still though, this is one of the last opportunities for practice before Invasion on the weekend. Maze will be there, wants to prove himself up against the best players in Europe. So this will be a good sign for him if he can take Meltdown without dropping a set. He did win front runners on Friday over Jezzo, over Curry G, but he did drop a set in Grands to our good friend Jezzo. maybe he wants to close it out because you don't always get that opportunity. You only get two livers in bracket. I mean, start GG, I think it doesn't have the best memory there. No sets found. They did play like an hour ago.
Yeah, but
it doesn't update. No live updates. But going into game 1, grand finals. Will Bulby get his run back?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of. Basically, most of the recent sets have been on Small Battlefield, like exclusively. These. You know, they do like the platform layouts and the ability to kind of... It's slightly close quarters, but the stage control is very powerful. Because, yeah, I mean, you mentioned before that even if you get around kind of Game & Watch via the air, you have to land around him, but the platforms cover so much of the stage that it's still very difficult to. But, you know, Steve, able to create their own platforms anyway, so...
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
It's not as important compared to, say, K-Rool, right? Where there's, like... you can't get back into neutral. Steve has those mix-ups in the corner with minecart that Bulby kind of has to respect.
Oh, big commitment there from the up smash. But yeah, Bulby answered with the up smash of his own, but there might have been time to get a down smash there instead to guarantee a second smash attack. Oh, the jukes, the jukes. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going?
Okay.
Where's he going?
Hey! Oh, he's still in it.
Oh. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Oh, the chase is on.
No!
Oh, no way! There!
I can't believe it, Bulby.
After like 20 seconds of staying in the car, MazeBeans finally releases. Bulby not able to react in time. And that's gonna be the stock.
He was just sitting there in the car for 20 seconds, just shimmying back and forth. No blocks there, you just avoid it. You just do, I don't know. And then he got clipped by it and died. Evens it back up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
MazeBeans does have gold though. No diamond, so he'll be happy. Bulby will be happy. Just has to keep this pressure up, keep the momentum going. A lot of players against MazeBeans seem to just let him set up, let him get diamond. When he gets diamond, he's so scary. So you have to like up the tempo. Don't let him mine so much.
Yeah.
So, like, this should be the time for Bulby to go in. Break those walls, exert pressure.
Yeah, I don't know why he's backing off of the walls so much. Game & Watch definitely has the tools, barely going to avoid the forward there.
Oh no.
Oh no, there's the setup. Yeah, you cannot be engaging Steve when they have the block behind them in that situation. It's just best. That's one time where you should be completely disengaging from Steve.
Like you can bait out.
Yeah.
I guess. Like maybe the percent wasn't high enough to die outright to the tech check. If he just like misses it intentionally. This is very dire, man. A lot of stone, lot of iron.
Oh.
Only one iron left, but diamond in the bank.
Oh, that force
doesn't
smash.
even need it, man.
Yeah.
Game one goes to Maze.
Yeah, Bulby landing in the corner there, just barely getting clipped by that F smash. And yeah, I mean that was just decisive from MazeBeans throughout. I mean, Bulby was able to get that back air off stage earlier to take the only stock he did from MazeBeans, but otherwise, you know, MazeBeans did have most of the control. But I mean, it is still game one in a best of 5. We saw previously Bulby was able to completely reverse the momentum in the game 2 they had, so he's able to do that. That will go a long way here, because you don't want to be down 2-0 in a best of 5. That's very difficult to come back from.
Like 2 sets, man. After taking it, Bulby wants to win it, but you gotta get yourself on the board before you even consider that. It's always doable. Bulby does seem to understand this matchup, but doesn't have... I feel like against Steve, it comes down to how well you play the first stock. If you get the initial lead and you can take a stock without Steve getting diamond, you're laughing because he has to get diamond again. Also, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it resets like the cycle. Like if you don't get diamond on your first stock, you're not, and you're like 1 away from it. You still have to go through the same motions, and you don't just mine once and get diamond.
I think so. Yeah, I think everything does reset when you lose your stock. But I mean, Chad can correct us on that one.
It means you can't when against Steve. Oh, that could have been death if the block did not betray him. You have to play first stock like it's a last stock situation, because otherwise Steve just gets the momentum. Don't tech it this time. Yeah, nice. Doesn't even matter. Even no! Can't make it back. What's the point of it?
This character.
Don't get grabbed when the block is there, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't risk getting grabbed in this situation at all. But this is the second time it's happened. But, you know, MazeBeans at 120, so Bulby can threaten to take the stock here, but he's going to give up that stage control for that big read. Not able to get it. He's going to have to find his way through these blocks once again, but punishing that down smash on the blocks there with the dash attack. I mean, small hits here and there, but okay, once again, we are in the cart, and the dash attack's going to break through.
That? Is that all he had to do the first stock? Cool. But even if you get stock off, Diamond is...
Okay, there it is. Yeah, the down air connecting this time untechable. But there's the Diamond. Here we go.
Exchange out the bank. Can you get the net? If he gets the side B, that's the perfect time to pull the trigger.
Yeah, just get, you know, it's like...
Take the stock now.
It's like if Joker gets Arsene, you just kill him as soon as you can. Similarly, could have thrown the side B out, but, you know, don't want to play with the RNG, getting your guaranteed damage. Bulby is looking to continue the stage control here. I'm surprised that the low profile from the dash attack, avoiding the up tilt completely. MazeBeans realizing that this time, just going for the jab instead.
I'll be getting shielded. Getting up out of shield.
How do you get around this again? Yeah, I mean, doesn't even need the spike hit there. You know, Game Watch is light, so a lot of things, you know, you could just forward air, don't need to even get the right timing there. We've seen...
4%, by the way. It's free moves.
Okay.
I should not be a hater. I can't help it. It's in my nature.
Oh, spot dodges the down smash, and that's going to be more percent. MazeBeans is adding onto Bulby here, inching him closer.
This time. Not getting back straight in the corner.
Yeah, this time avoiding it. Third time's the charm. Okay, that bomb is going to catch MazeBeans jumping into the platform there, and not the best DI. So, yeah, the Bulby is managing to take the stock here. What
no diamond
can he do here?
Can he?
Isn't pressuring the blocks enough. Was punished for it previously, but that's because he went for a down smash. You have to imagine neutral air is pretty good at harassing those blocks and getting a lot of hits in. Oh my goodness. They're both assassinated that block here, the Anvil and the bomb.
Yeah. It went from Maze spawning with gold and no diamond to getting gold, diamond, and a lot of iron without really losing anything for it. No pressure being exerted in the mid range. Why did that clank? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
But yeah, Bulby's been going for a lot of the down smashes on the blocks, which is getting him punished with the dash attack. But I'm sure that there are other moves Game Watch can pull out, especially the nair, the back air, that you can kind of more safely throw out to pressure the blocks. Oh yeah, the Anvil is gonna do it there.
That was risky though. I always feel like Bulby's looking for the down air, and I think Maze knows that Bulby's looking for it for the Anvil to reflect it. But it takes a lot of boldness inside Maze to just pull the trigger anyway, knowing that he's not going to expect it at this specific timing.
Right. Yeah.
It worked out. If he did reflect it, maybe he dies. But if it works out, as we saw there, that's a game. That's one more on the board. One more until he takes Monday Meltdown. Can our good friend Maze close it out on his first ever Meltdown? Go and do it with a clean sheet, you know, no sets dropped.
Yeah, you'd imagine Bulby is not going to go out without a fight. All the chips will have to be on the table here. What can he pull out for this game 3?
I think it just comes down to this. If Bulby can get initial lead, not allow Maze to set up the pressure that he so desires, but it's scary because Maze seems to just know what's coming.
Big combo here, F smash. Oh, the chase. But yeah, okay, that's gonna net Bulby some. Oh, doesn't quite convert off that nair, so not gonna be able to get all the percent that he could have gotten. And, you know, against Steve, you gotta make your hits count because the Steve's definitely gonna make theirs count. But still gets the bomb with this ledge trap there. And yes. MazeBeans very good with these mix-ups, with these blocks.
Oh, brilliant grab. That's such a smart grab in that range. Knowing Bulby is just sort of playing outside of the normal, like, tilt range.
Oh my goodness,
he's
the force
in
smash
Bulby's head,
catching
man.
the dash in.
He is in Bulby's head.
We even saw the shield pop up for a small one from Bulby, but then dropped it. You know, it's these slight timings that are just not working in his favor right now.
He's so confident, like, insane success rate on his grabs. Brilliant up B to avoid getting block gimped.
Yeah, very difficult to do that against Game & Watch. That up B is going to tear through the blocks. But still, even if you're making it back, you're going to have to find a way to take the stock, but MazeBeans is giving Bulby almost nothing. That down air. Okay, yeah. tried to do his own version of it, but instead MazeBeans reverses the situation, avoided the downer, and gets the forward smash. And this is a 3-1 stock lead. Does Bulby have anything left? You got to pull out everything right now. But MazeBeans just building a wall of stage. The down smash once again, the forward smash.
He's burning everything, he's trying to end it all.
Yeah, there's no resources left, and that forward air, Bulby's going to take a stock, get on the board here.
That was so bad. He burned everything, used diamond, and then died. And yeah, I think he wins on his own terms, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're this far behind Steve, like, it's difficult because you want to stop him from mining, but when you're at this percent, you're also at a risk of, you know, losing your own stock. So yeah, that forward smash, the next one's going to do it because their diamond is here once again. What are you going to do? How are you going to avoid all these hits, which will lead to kills?
I feel like it's been a good run, Bulby.
Yeah, there's the down
You can't
air.
stop the beans when they're coming out the tin. Takes Monday Meltdown. Grand Finals 3-0 from the lad. Good stuff from him. That's the form he wants going into Invasion this weekend. Really
Remember his name. He's MazeBeans.
He is MazeBeans, man.
Yeah, he will be at Invasion, so definitely look out for him. But yeah, I mean, that concludes a very stacked Monday Meltdown. I mean, it's obviously decently stacked, but this is way more so than usual. So
2 guest appearances from the wonderful Maze back there, and then MBZ as well. It's an interesting one. You wouldn't have expected to see it, but very fun Meltdown to watch. Very fun to commentate the final few sets there with you, my friend.
Yep.
If you enjoyed the comms, the names are like there. Yeah, follow him. Don't follow him. Get out of here.
Min player.
If you want to see more of the UK this weekend and a bit of Europe, tune in to Team Regen GG on Twitch. Saturday, you got Birmingham Invasion coming up. You got Bloom, Siski, Gluto, the big 3 in attendance. You don't want to miss it. Very stacked tournament. That's about it from my end. Anything left to say for you, Orange?
Nothing left. I mean, I hope everyone. I hope everyone had a good time. I mean, we're here every week, so
yeah,
definitely stay tuned for further installments. And yes, Invasion is this weekend, so check that out. Europe's finest will be going at it.
Take care, my friends. It's been a pleasure.
That's on the Regen channel.
Yes, Team Regen GG and Team Regen GG2. If you like my comms, I'll be doing a bit of comms on the side stream. Team Regen GG2. Bit of pools. You know how it goes. 2-day event. Best of 5 all bracket.
Oh wow!
I love that.
That's gonna be great.
You should have come, man. Screw studies.
I'm in my last year, man.
Who cares about the degree? You don't need it. Overrated. Yeah.
Yep.
Take care, my friends. That's all we have to say. Bye bye. You didn't apply for Rise Comms.